Usually takes like 5 seconds, but you know what? What's your profanity? I would like some monetization if possible.
Really?
Yeah, I like getting monetized.
Nah, could never be me.
I'm not sure why that's a controversial take. I like getting
Ah,
paid for doing my job, technically.
I shouldn't be here. Should be on FIFA.
That was a bit of a spicy phone call that you had earlier, by the way.
Spicy?
Whether it was a phone call or voice notes that you was leaving, matey boy, a little snake, I don't know, but
Little snake.
we won't dwell on it.
Can you text me? What phone call
No,
did you hear?
no, it's fine. I'll do it afterwards. Hello, everyone. By the way, if you're all dribbling in into the to the live stream, this is a little bit of a spur of the moment thing. Myself and Charles are going to try and qualify for this High Society Motorsports Factory stuff. I can't lie, I have no idea what the format's like. I don't know how long we get to qualify. I don't know how long the races are. I just thought, you know what, it's been a while. We haven't done a proper live stream other than me sitting, pissing and moaning for 2 hours. So we'll do this instead. Should be good fun. And hello everyone. Hello PNW, hello Tyler, hello Praxium, hello Willie, hello Atu.
Feel sick.
Why'd you feel sick again?
I had a pot noodle.
If you tell me that it's chicken and mushroom, we're going to fight.
No, it wasn't even a pot noodle. You ever had a soba noodle?
I don't think I have, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Goated, mate.
That sounds like it's not the true noodle though.
It's like Chinese style. But
Are
it's
they?
like chili flavoured.
Oh, it's not the ones. Is the packaging like reddish, blackish?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
chili one.
yeah. I think my missus loves them.
You seriously need to get one in your life. I know you're comparing it to a pot noodle when I say it's miles better.
Miles and miles.
You don't feel like trash when you eat it. Like,
Let's see. What's going on, High Society? Qualifying should start right now. Oh, never mind. They're going up. Type in HSM.
HSN.
Yeah, High School Musical.
I might be.
For those of you
Not
that
what
are
this
in
is.
chat already, can you let me know what I sound like? Does it sound worse? Does it sound better? Does it sound exactly the same? Because I've changed my mic setup a little bit. I've got an arm for it now rather than a tripod, so I can bring it closer to my mouth. But I'm just trying to make it so like the volume's kind of where it was before, so it's not overpowering. Ah, there. So 250C is on Kells Raceway, 450A is on the Goat Farm, 450B is on Flow Villa.
I'm looking at this thinking,
I'm down for some Flow Villa, if I'm honest.
Bros mods are not doing a thing right now.
Hello, Ian, you're right. Right, thank you for reporting back, boys. I got one of those. It's like a shock something, so it almost like suspends your microphone separately from the arm. So any like knocks on the desk at all, or I think hang on, if I knock the mic, it should still pick it up. Yeah, it does. I just looked at my audio input, but if I accidentally like hit my desk, that's because you're not going through my stream mic. You're going through my headset. You silly goose. You silly Billy. A good thing about this as well is I can have it really close to my face, but it's like to the side rather than in front, so I haven't got to worry about A, knocking it, or B, it getting in the way of my monitor.
Why are people joining it? Can't.
And I'm down to play some Flow Villa.
Not that. Kel's on. I haven't got it, but I'm just losing aneurysms by the week.
So to put into perspective, by the way, boys, this is Charlie's first time even playing the game in, how long do you reckon it's been? A month?
No, longer than that. Whatever the last round of outdoors was.
Yeah, so it's been a while since he's hopped on the game. He's trying 250s, so we'll see how it goes.
I've not even got the OEMs downloaded. I had to download the factory bikes to do this. What did you have for dinner? The rat.
A spag bowl, mate. It was one of the cheap microwave ones, though. It wasn't home cooked scran.
Sounds nasty.
And the rest of the fam had jackets, but
Oh yeah,
where my
they must
sleep's
be
in the
cold.
where the sleep is in the bin. I just wasn't in the mood for food when they was eating, so I waited a little bit. Hello, Sundog. Sorry, just seen that one. Yeah, we're going to see how this goes as well, boys, because I've only done one factory race so far, which was that one on the 252 strokes. So this is the first 4-stroke one. I'm going to be doing 450s. Also, look at the drip, by the way. Massive shout out to 327, and even went as far as putting some G Fuel logos on my gear for me. So massive respect to him. I do appreciate it. Don't even know. I mean, this like Great Britain themed. I don't know if it's specifically for nations or anything, but we'll rock with it. I think I signed up quite late, so I'm probably in 450B whenever it goes up.
What, you only got 2 groups?
I think so. Are you in yours, or are you in C?
No,
In your...
it's still on Kells.
I think they put it down and put it up again, and it's on it again.
Rare.
Oh, 450B's on Forest now.
How many people does that even allow? Like 20? 15?
Something like that. There's my first person settings, Gerard. Pause it, screenshot it, whichever. Or I do have a full settings video on the channel as well, if you want to copy anything over. We are good, thank you, CBK. All is good in the hood. I feel a little bit underprepared for this, but hopefully this will just be one of them more enjoyable races. We'll just get a feel for it rather than having to really try or care where we finish. I feel like I say that a lot going into races, and then as soon as the gate drops, I start stressing. But we'll see either way. Oh, I'm in. Wait, I feel like I didn't sign up that quickly, and I'm in 450A.
I might try 250A. No, yeah, not what I listed. It's worth a try. I already tried B, so.
You can rewind and pause the live stream, Gerald. You can just pause it and take a picture or copy it over. I'll say alternatively, I have a full settings video on the channel where you can pause it on any part you want to copy over.
Have you spoke to Rum since the weekend yet?
No, I don't even know if he's alive.
I was about to say, is he alive or not breathing?
I feel like he's so seshed, he's just probably still recovering.
250C, there we go. The boy's done it right.
He's done it!
Oh no.
Right.
What do you mean tyres mismatch factory tyre?
Did you only install the bikes and not the new tyres?
Yeah, it says they're standalone, no?
Then L Gamer, what can I say? What can I say? I've changed my stream overlay around a little bit, by the way, boys, if you notice. It's just to try and keep it a little bit more simple. I feel like there was lots of information going on before. And I don't know whether I should turn Max HUD back on, or at least reinstall it for the actual races. I'm just scared of game crashes. I love the rev emitter on this Honda, it's so nice. Sounds a little bit flat everywhere else, but as soon as you get in the air, it's like... Brrr. We'll try and just run some laps right now before qualifying starts, just to get the track under our belt. Try and relearn it again. Oh god, what's this double going to be like around this corner first time round? Yo, yeet!
Oh. I was lied to. I don't like being lied to.
Why have you been lied to?
They said the tyres were standalone, but I still had to put them in there.
Yeah, it means it's their own download. That's what
No,
standalone means, right?
No, because then it says like, oh, you just need to download the bikes.
There might have even been another update between the ones you had and now, which had the updated tyres.
Oh, tell I'm playing bikes again. PC sounds like it's going to explode when you join the server.
I need to turn my controller overlay on. Where is it? There it is. I think so, Finn. I'll try and qualify for it. I'm going to try and keep all OEM/factory comments to a minimum at the moment, but I don't think my chances of qualifying will be very high, because I think it's on OEMs. So I've got to compete against people like Aiden, for example, who is very good on them. So I'm not too confident if I'll make it, but I will give it a go. I'll give it a go regardless. Best at stop laughing. If I
I
speak,
I prefer not to speak.
yeah, I prefer not to speak. No comment. It's not the end of the world because it's like if I qualify, yeah, cool. If I don't qualify, then the team have someone who is better than me on them bikes racing for them anyway. So if I qualify, W content. If I don't qualify, W Great Britain team.
At least we're going to be doing better than we do in real life. Well, I hope.
Yes. But I'm going to try and keep all controversies to a minimum for a while. I will not name the person. However, someone that I do respect quite a lot has said I've started turning into the Spencer Turley of MX bikes, which nobody wants. So we're going to so we're going to try and be a bit more PG, keep things nice and neutral, and not be too opinionated.
I mean, I can see it.
Do you think we'll get reflex content anytime soon? I mean, if there's any like cool tracks that come out for it, that'll be cool. I just don't think there's much going on in the reflex world these days. I can have a little look through, have a dabble. But at the moment, we're so overwhelmed with the amount of tracks coming out on this game that I haven't had any like dry spells, if that makes sense. I haven't had any days where I've sat there and gone, oh, I don't know what to do today, which is usually when games like Sim or Reflex make an appearance.
Oh, they're not very good.
It's always the yellow ones, isn't it?
What?
So the Chinese food is doing you in, doing you dirty.
Is that like borderline racist?
I was just referencing the meme, but I guess you didn't get it.
Nah.
Don't watch enough Angry Ginger, mate.
I was
He's doing GTA races, getting absolutely destroyed by people in the yellow cars. He was like, it's always the yellow ones. People just took it out of context.
I was on about on the game.
You feel sick as in you're doing well?
No.
Opposite, bad sick.
Yeah.
I've got old Hangtown layouts in my head, like after the Flyer 150 you turn left, I'm expecting it just to be a full 180 and go again rather than the little left-right.
Old layout's better, armor.
Am I streaming the Modern Warfare beta tomorrow? You know what? It hasn't even crossed my mind, but it's not a terrible shout.
You need to pre-order it, didn't you? And you still might not get a code.
Oh, it's a code only, is it? It's not just open
I
to
believe
public?
so. That's what a normal beta is, no?
I'll look into it after the stream. I'll have a look, boys. Yeah, worst case scenario, I'll just wait until the full game releases and we'll do what we done last year. We'll just sit there for like 17 hours straight and grind it up.
Oh, I just don't know if I want to buy it.
And all other content goes out the window. I'll buy it because there's a zombies mode, although from what I've seen, it's like that open world zombies, not round based, which I'm not a massive fan of.
I don't know. I may buy it, I may not. It looks a
probably
bit
will.
L.
So someone's just said that you don't need a code, so it might be something for us to do tomorrow.
Maybe. I need to go to gym.
Gym doesn't take all day. I mean,
That's
I
when
need
you
to go
can't
to the
get
gym.
past. That's when you can't get past the vending machine.
Turn sideways. Oh, it's worse, isn't it?
Ah.
How much is the pre-orders these days though? Because I feel like game prices are just getting absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, it's going to be
Especially
outrageous.
Especially from what I've seen, and it's essentially Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, basically. That's what I mean. That's why I don't know if I want to get it.
That TikTok I sent you, where it's like new people playing Call of Duty. It's like, do you mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4, or do you mean Call of Duty 6 Modern Warfare 2, or do you mean Call of Duty 7 Modern Warfare 3, or do you mean Modern Warfare 2019, which is actually a reboot of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, or do you mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare 2? Or
It's just facts, though, isn't it? Like...
it's just like, Jesus Christ. I've played BattleBit a few times, Loki Sam, and I really couldn't get on with it.
It's meh.
Although my keyboard and mouse gameplay is actually horrendous. Is this server up? I've seen nobody else on the track at all.
Well, mine's up.
It's not
I
died,
haven't
is it?
started yet. I've got 3 minutes.
Oh no, there are people riding around. I'm just riding around by myself. I haven't even done a lap that counts. Have I been going off the track that much?
Bruh.
Driving through England is long and too many signs. I think you're not wrong. England's roads can either be stressful or like really mind-numbing.
Oh.
I don't have to go out and about too much when I go and visit my girlfriend. It's like a 4-hour drive, but it's mainly just one road, so I just sit there and shut my brain off for 4 hours. Put some tunes on.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Thank you very much, by the way, Chris's. I appreciate you. Dover to Holyhead. I don't know where Holyhead is, but Dover's very close to me. In the grand scheme of things, I say very close. It's not like it's 10 minutes away.
Holyhead.
Go on, you're a well-travelled man.
No, I've never come across that one, you know.
I never knew that.
I reckon that's like a Wales or a Scotland.
What?
Give me Welsh or Scottish vibes.
Honestly, map player, I played RuneScape for about an hour and a half and I just couldn't get into it, which is strange because I feel like one of them people that game would suit just when it comes to grinding and putting hours in to level up.
RuneScape is an L game. Changed my mind.
I might have to change bikes for the race, you know. There's something about the Honda's sound where it sounds quite flat everywhere, so I don't know what rev range I'm in. I look down a lot of time when I'm in completely the wrong gear. I have to go back to the Dookie. I'm not expecting miracles in this race, but I'll be happy with a top 5.
Be happy with just a qualifying.
Well,
But
yeah, the rev limiter on this is
Just delaying my FIFA time.
True. Got 3 days for squad battles. Rivals rewards come out in a day and something hours, I think.
Tomorrow, basically, tomorrow morning.
Oh, is it? I thought it was a day and extra.
No, tomorrow morning, mate.
Love that.
And I could do with getting into Div 4.
Alright, that was a clean lap.
Has yours started?
Apparently that wasn't a clean lap. That lap still didn't count. I have no idea where I'm going wrong.
I hate the wall before the finish.
Is there like a part of the track where I'm going really off? I can't even see. The replay doesn't go back far enough. That's annoying. That's very odd that not a single one of my laps has been counted.
Good issue.
I agree.
To be fair, saying that, nor none of mine. Skill issue.
What I do wrong? I do not know. We've not really been on pro clubs at all this year, Chris. It seems to be a bit of an L.
Suppose we could play club player.
Absolutely not.
What?
Gameplay's just so slow.
Playing a lot of Ultimate Team.
Yeah. All of the Ultimate Team.
I wanted to buy the new Madden, but a lot of people don't like it.
I've just never been a Madden person ever. Ever, ever, ever.
Last time I had was like Madden 12. Code game.
Right, we'll get out front, we'll get a clear track. I can't remember if I went outside or inside before the finish here. So right there, I thought I was in second gear, but I was actually in first, and I just weren't moving anywhere. So I reckon I'll change to the Dookie for the race.
Still waiting for quality to start.
Mine's just started. Whoa, hold on there, buddy.
How long did you get?
20.
Decent.
20 minutos.
I feel like half hour's too long. If I'm not going to qualify, I'm not going to qualify.
Thank you, someone. Welcome.
Someone that you used to know.
Should probably follow D-Mill, shouldn't I, since he's the man on these factory bikes.
Is he?
He is. Oh, it goes outside there. Okay. Well, he's leaving me behind, so I'm inclined to follow his lines. Oh, he's outside and everywhere.
Oh, here on X Games mode.
Oh, the suspension's just absolutely booted me. Why'd it send me so far? I haven't really got a favourite factory bike, Zach. They all handle exactly the same. It's just based on appearance. I just thought I'd try and ride the Honda right now, just because it kind of matches the gear setup that I got going on. In terms of like the first person, I like the Kawi and the Suzuki.
Me and this guy have gone out like first, and we're literally inside each other.
Muscle memory's completely gone now, where I keep switching back and forth between different bike hacks. Oh. Hold on.
Hi,
dear.
welcome to Chili's.
Finish line's always a little bit more of a stretch, and I think. I feel like you can scrub it really hard, and they always end up coming up short.
Label.
Nice. I only got a lap on the board yet. I don't think I made it around half of a lap. Might end up not qualifying, boys. I always hear people's brakes squeaking, but I never hear my own. I'm not sure if that's something that you can disable, and I just don't remember doing it, or for some reason my brakes are always well lubed.
Sure, your brakes are always well lubed.
I had one before someone, but it just really wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at all. When I do play other games, I like doing them kind of just for me. I don't like going into full YouTuber mode all the time.
214.
It's nice for me just to sit there and do nothing. What,
And
like
the
shut my
first.
brain off?
That's already like 3 seconds quicker than what I was running in quali.
Probably just set a lap, shouldn't I, where I just don't crash, rather than trying to go for it.
It'll be like a 204.
No, it won't. D-Mill's had a 205 in practice, and he's good.
How am I nearly 10 seconds off the pace? Like, bro?
You ain't him.
I might not get in then.
I mean, you are on a 250, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, but still. Or is it not like the rule of thumb of the old OEMs where the 250s are quicker?
I think it depends on the track. This one's got quite a lot of wide open bits, so it probably isn't as viable.
Oh, he's only top of the ball by 10 seconds.
Love that for you.
Straight out of retirement.
Going full Ken Roxon. High point.
I'll tell you what.
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Go on, tell me what.
Hold on, I'm in concentration mode.
Oh, he on X Games mode. I even specifically jumped further left there through the rollers to make sure I weren't cutting the track at all. Oh, God. Might need to stiffen the suspension up a little bit. I'm absorbing so much that it's kicking me all over the place. Yeah, that felt so slow. But did it count? Where have I gone off the track there for my lap time not to count? I don't get it.
To 11.4.
I don't know where I've gone off the track for that not to count at all.
I'm managing to set laps, lads. That can't be hard.
I don't think I went near the edge of the track anywhere. Gonna be as well behaved as possible. Keep everything within the yellow markers. Stay as far away from the edge of the track as I can.
I'm in unfamiliar territory right now.
Wow, top of the board.
Well, it ain't that. I've set a lap time early on in the session. Normally I'm sweating my cheeks off. Come the last 5 minutes, to barely make it in.
I mean, you might still improve.
Oh, I'm still trying. I'm still failing.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Oh, it's Aqua.
L'Agua.
He's pretty rapid from what I remember, isn't he?
I got a clue.
Aqua 9-1. Is it Aqua?
Anyone can be fast these days. I have no idea what people ride, what different bikes, and what people put time into.
He's 6 seconds up, so I'd like to think that's at the high end of a 250.
Oh. Where'd the traction go? Right, if that one doesn't count... That one did count, okay. Nice, I'm only 3.5 seconds off the top. The only one I'm not hitting is the big downhill double. Are people saying that as if that's like a normal one?
That's what I'm saying, mate. I told you this before it all kicked off.
Hello? What are people smoking these days?
Snorting their G-Fuel.
Use code LINS for 20% off.
That was a good assist for me there. I'll set you up nice.
Laid it up. Sweat it across the net. Open goal.
Oh. I go around the outside of that double, but I come down that hill so fast, it's so sketchy turning on them braking bumps around the outside.
Nothing I'm doing right now is I would consider fast.
Oh, how come one be 6 seconds off? Like, bro?
It be like that. You just watched.
Fair enough, innit?
I mean, what are you referring to, Chris? Is we talking about pro clubs or are we talking about Ultimate Team? Because we're in Div 10 in pro clubs, so we've done like 4 games and I was like, nah, saying it. Ultimate Team, I'm Division 4. I need, I think, 3 wins in a row to get to Division 3. The amount of times I've been 1 game away and then lost is so heartbreaking. I went 8-2 in playoffs for this weekend, and then last champs I went 14-6 with 2 disconnects. So 14-4, and then I would have had 2 more to play, but we can't always pick the disconnects.
Oh. Yeah, Aqua, Solitude visuals.
It's not
You
that
seem fast.
deep, Rev.
It is when my front end just collapses over that double for no reason.
These boots are on MXB shop. You have to pay 2 doll hairs for them. I have never paid attention to rugby in my entire life, not a sport that I follow. And I don't pay attention to football either, to be fair, I just play it. Virtually. Once every 3 years IRL. This is an issue that I'm running into quite a lot with the suspension. I'm not sure what to change to fix it. It'll rebound so quickly that it kicks me up in the air, rather than the bike actually, rather than it absorbing the ground, and then it just pops off. And I popped off. Thank you, Trappy. Oh my lordy! Almost went over the bars.
Oh no.
Hello, Mav. I'm hella sketchy.
210.
Nice.
Oh.
That was a little bit better.
What you got?
206. The emails as a 202.
Like, bro, touch grass.
So I can't compete with that. I think he does, he just rides these bikes.
I think he touches grass.
I can't say I cannot confirm or deny this, I have never seen footage of him touching the grass. But I've got no issue with emails.
Let's go back to the pits. Right, so,
He's
yeah,
always been a very lovely man for me.
Aqua's got a 205. I've got a 210. Third's got a 212, and then the next place is
Oh
like
my
216.
Jesus, I was on a good one then. I do like being out qualified by 250s. We good, Chief. Thank you for asking.
Do you ever hear anything from the Smigdamp anymore?
Yes, he messaged me like a week ago saying that he's just been spending too much time on Discord and stuff, so he's left everything except for a couple of ones with close, like, real-life friends. So he can just sort life out and spend time with the family, etc. Life do be more important than Discord, so I respect the hustle.
Facts. I don't even like my Discord.
You're in a very privileged position, I'll have you know, being part of Daddy Daycare.
It's on mute, so...
People would kill for that position.
To be fair, I don't even know why I'm a part of it.
I think it was just
Can't
so you can
remember.
get into the call to watch something. It's probably SMX.
Nah, I thought I was in it before then. I might be wrong.
Oh, okay, I just hit the double first attempt.
I might try and see if I can 250 it.
Is it stewable?
I will die trying.
Good thing it's a video game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't dream of that in real life.
I don't think anyone would, to be honest.
Oh, there is some madman out there that is absolutely sending it. Oh my god, I can do it.
You can.
Right, I'm going back to the bits. Yep,
You only got like 5 minutes left.
yep. So it's a good lap then, eh?
Yep,
That's where part of that 5 seconds is definitely.
relatable. How much do you reckon it's worth? It's got to be at least 1, maybe 2.
I reckon 2.
I didn't even beat my tyre. Did it not count? Maybe it didn't. It might not have counted.
I've watched the front right after.
It didn't count. I've had 1 lap out of 15 laps count.
Yeah, you're damn horrendous. All my laps are counted, touch wood.
So then my question is, where am I going wrong? Congrats, Chris. That was a very short time to just get removed from the channel. I respect the hustle. If you needed tips, by the way, everyone, on how to make a streamer or YouTuber just instantly dislike you and not want to do what you suggest, spam it in chat. It's the best way of doing it. Narvo streams the LAN qualifying, but he does it from the Inner Esports Twitch channel. They're on each Monday. Well, there's only 2 left, so the next 2 Mondays. Annoyingly, I don't think I'm going to get that line, or get a lap as clean as that. Nice. Yes. Very odd that none of them laps are counted. Hello, Matty, you alright? Yeah, I just like the way this rev limiter sounds impact. The rev limiter on the Honda's really, really nice. I definitely think that I changed my riding style on these bikes just because of the rev limiters. I never usually bang it open in the air everywhere. Oh. Sorry, I was just taking the wide line here. Still keep her going. Transfer to the other wide line.
That was a lap, and I messed it up. I clipped it just a little bit in my back wheel, and it spammed me out.
What place are you in your sesh?
Second.
Oh, you're 100% making it. I'm in 3rd in mine, and I'm 4 seconds off. I don't know how I'm 3rd.
I'm second and 5 seconds off.
Might just slide in D-Mills' DMs and ask for a suspension.
Oh, actually tossed it.
Yeah, no, these bikes have their own set of issues. Like same with the OEMs. They're like neither of them are perfect. Like these ones, the front ends can be quite light. Other times I found the whole bike gets a little bit light over braking bumps. Depends what you're into. Never claim factory bikes to be perfect still, it's just what I prefer riding out of the 2-packs. Rest in peace 2-pack.
I found his killer the other day, innit?
Yeah, I was quite surprised by that. But I'm wondering if that's like a legit, that is him, or if they've just decided to put it on someone.
What, like 30 years later, just decided, nah, it was you,
Yeah,
mate, innit?
just for
You
the
was
banter.
there. That's extra legitimate.
You was at the shops, that's extra legitimate. Getting some Buxton water.
Probably fell off.
A cliff. Not even a little bit. We're talking White Boy 7th Street level of falling off.
Whoa, listen, don't hurt my go.
Hello, Frizzy. Thank you very much, my man. Welcome.
I wonder if Frizzy's hair is frizzy. What's your lap time?
2069.
So I'm only like 3 seconds off here.
I'm very interested to know what my lap would have been that didn't count, where I got the double.
Yeah, I would, because I was over a second up before I hit the double. So I reckon that'd have catapulted me to a high 207, I think.
Thing is, I couldn't even tell before I crossed the line either, just with no max out. I couldn't see how much I was like up or down.
Get on now.
Oh, look at that. Breezy managed to get the gifted sub. You love that. Get on down.
Do you know I've never been gifted a sub? Not that I want to be.
You're not in the chat.
No, but you know how many times I have been in the chat, like especially during the charity streams or.
There was just another one. Oh, that one's gone to Kryptonic.
Not just you, I'm just talking to anyone, like any person I watch on YouTube or Twitch. Never ever been lucky enough to be gifted.
Ah, I see. Well, I'm very lucky that one of my laps counted, so I should hopefully make it in.
Ah, someone got a 209 in the last lap and pumped it down to third.
You hate to see that. You really do.
I reckon I'm going to be on the edge of qualifying.
Hmm.
With a 210. Where do they even post results these days? It's been too long.
Don't know if I want to ride the Fantic. I'm not a big fan of the Fender when you're in first person. It might have to just be the Suzuki. No worries, Impact. Catch you later, man. Yeah, I might have to be riding the Dookie boys. And what I can do... Actually, I've not seen these other few sets of gear. Let's have a look. Got Pop. It's more like a KTM-ish kind of vibe. It's more of a Cowie vibe. And then we've got Great Britain. There is like a Brazilian kind of colourway in here with the yellow and green, which I might try and rock. Or Australian, one of the two. Oh, it literally says
green
Oz.
and gold.
It says Oz. I'm a monk.
That's an L for me.
Can't
wait for Australia.
Fox boots, since I paid for them.
Australia are going to wipe the floor, and I'm going to be there first hand when Hunter lifts the Chamberlain trophy.
Australia? Are there any, I don't think there's any, like, fluorescent yellowish helmets. Oh, that black goes okay. It's got yellow goggles. That'll do. We'll roll with it. No, Josh, I have no idea why the lap times weren't counting. I feel like there was multiple laps in there where I was very well behaved, and it still didn't count, so I don't know.
See, I want to ride the Suzuki, but the Husky was going well for me now.
Barbo's mentioned actually when you was doing laps, where was you joining the track at? Was you joining it like just before the finish line, or was you doing like the single before it as well?
No, the single before it as well.
Because I was always missing that, and I wonder if something to do with timing gates. Maybe you've got to hit the single also. Actually, I don't think I've put the tyres on. 80, 120. Save. Actually, D-Mills did advise that I did put these on 10, and it makes the front end not as tucky. Oh, okay. I got a track marker.
Do we reckon he's a Daniel, a David,
He's a Daniel.
a Dion?
DeAndre. DeMarcus Mills.
Race groups.
Right.
That's...
For you suspension freaks, help me out a second. What on earth do I do to stop this happening to my back end, where as soon as I hit this bump, I then jump all the way into the corner? How do I get it so it actually absorbs it? Because the back end
10th.
comes up and then it just never touches the ground anywhere else. So then I'm just kind of a passenger. Wait, quality's already up?
Yeah, qualified 10th. Skills is in my group.
Sort me out.
Fun. I can do that for you.
So it rebound depends how quickly it extends.
I'll
Softer
take a 10th
suspension,
in quality, you know.
Softer both ways. So if I just make everything a little bit softer, increase preload to stiffen, I don't want to do that.
You qualified 4th. Yorks, D-Mills, Dan White.
Qualified 4th. I was 4 seconds off pace.
Yeah, Yorks had a 201. D-Mills had a 202. Literally, he was a second ahead of D-Mills.
It'd be like that.
Dan
So,
White on a 206.
I'll see if I can get top 5 maybe in the races.
Well, yeah, the person behind you ran a 210. I literally would have qualified 5th in 450.
Still it's exactly the same thing again. It's like, oh, it's that rebound that just pings me.
Ping.
It's like, yeet.
I'll take a P10, mate. I'm actually happy with
Unless maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just going too. Maybe I'm just going too fast. Let's drop down the tyre pressure a little bit. See if that helps. Try stiffening the bump. I feel like I've just gone the other way though. Let's try and just go the opposite direction. Oh my goodness. So I feel like it's kind of the same result there, no matter what I do. Hmm. So to stop it bottoming out as much, do I just need to increase the preload? You're talking from someone who has no mechanical / anything experience. I literally just hop on a bike and ride it. That's what we're here for. We're here to do a little bit of testing. Learn how these... Oh, again. So I hit that one bump and then get yeeted. I think it was this one or this one. Oh no, it wasn't. Which one was it? Maybe it was this one here. Yeah, there. So it's bottoming out. It's bottoming out, which is making it rebound more. You need to tell me which direction to go here, boys, if I go left or right, and on what settings. Now, see, spring is something that I have never touched, ever. Still done it, but it wasn't anywhere near as severe as the other time. Let's try and hit this other downhill as well.
Real ones just leave the bike absolutely stock and send it.
They're all the same reckless. Like, they're all identical. It's just models. The bikes all handle the same. Their pivot points are the same as each other.
You know how long these races are?
No, no idea.
I'm not the fittest of people.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Getting fun pumped just thinking about it.
Hmm. Cardiovascular system is going to break down on me.
Answered Ty, I promise you, from the curators' mouths themselves, the bikes are identical from one to another. Placebo is an amazing thing, I promise. But I promise you, the factory bikes, every single one in that class is exactly the same as each other. They all get imported in exactly the same way into the game. All the points line up with each other. All of the weight of them is the same as each other. They are exactly the same. Just shout me when the servers go up.
If I can get a top 10 in the races, that's pretty decent, I'll take that.
And any difference that you're feeling is just based on the view in the cockpit, or it depends on how the bike sounds. I ride bikes differently depending on what the engine sounds like as well. But I can promise you, in terms of power and in terms of handling, they are all identical to each other.
He did what in the pit?
Did what in his car?
Servers are up.
Thanks, babes.
If my game disconnects, I'm not coming back for Moto 2 because why would I? Yeah, how long are these races?
You've asked me this like 5 times now. I cannot.
Forgetful.
I don't know the answer.
I'm literally forgetful of my old age.
Everybody in the club, and we're acting real nice. Thank you, Ricard. Yeah, that's why I was struggling with the Honda just setting qualifying is I'm very audio based when I'm playing. Like I like listening to what the bike's doing and it dictates just what I do. And the Honda sounds quite flat throughout. The issue is it's got like probably the best limiter out of all of them. Also, I like the Suzuki rev limiter as well. So that's kind of the next best for me. It's staggered motos, Charles. Oh,
What?
Duggan, do you have any affiliation with HSM? Or any of the admins in here by any chance? Could I ask for special YouTube privilege and be whitelisted into the 250 server so I can watch? I don't know who I have to suck off to get the privilege, but it'd be quite cool. rather than us
Yeah.
sitting here having to wait for like 20-30 minutes, you know? Who do I need to send my GUID to?
Oh, server's gone down. Why has the server gone down? Has your server gone down?
Yes. Yes, it has.
I'm sitting here, what a client connection like 80, thinking, why not joining?
Oh, look at that. D-Mills has just sent me a suspension in DMs. Love to see it.
He slid on in there.
Let me copy this as well, just in case I need it. Slob on my knob. Like corn on the cob. Check in with me. And do your job. Lay on the bed. And give me head.
But you're alright. You're like discombobulating.
It's a song, mate. Thank you, Moped, although I think I might change. Well, I don't know what I want to change to. I like... Oh, it's a toughie, because I like that Suzuki, because it's just got, like, standard naked plastics. Although, the Kawi is blacked out. Maybe we go Husky route.
Huskies. Well, I don't want to jinx it, but it's been performing
Also,
pretty well for me.
by the way, boys, if you needed proof that these bikes are all the same in terms of their geometry, we'll show you a comparison. If I go to OEM real quick, I want you to pay attention. So all these OEM bikes, they handle differently to each other. And I can show you exactly why that is. If we look at where the wheels are, pay attention to the wheels, and then we will see if I change bike, the wheels should change position. We're still on the TM 300, it doesn't matter. If we change brands, the wheels should change position. Come on. There we go. See, they change ever so slightly. It should do it again when I change bike. See, so the wheels moved up a tiny bit in this case, and they should move again. It's another KTM. I'm being a monk. We change bike, change actual brands. So from KTM to Kawi, the wheels should move, and they did. Whereas if we go over to the 10s, and the reason for that with the wheels moving is they've got different pivot points. Whereas if we move over to these bikes, it doesn't matter which brand of bike you're on, those wheels will not move. The bike moves around the wheels. And we'll keep going. And we'll keep going. See, they're all exactly the same. So that is why. Oh, that's all right, Doug. And if I don't want to do it with someone because I like talking to people that I usually talk to. I'm a very awkward person when it comes to talking to new people. So if he's commentating for it all, I don't want to take anything away from him. I'll let him do his thing. I'll sit and test him for a while.
20 plus 2. Are you sure?
That's not as deep as the 30s that the pros have to do, mate.
I'm not a pro.
No. It'll sit on the frame differently, Ty, because the actual model's different. But if you see where them wheels are in exactly the same position as each other, that is it. You know, the model is just the model. Like if I slap an actual banana as a model swap, if the wheels are in the same place, it will handle exactly the same. So just think of these bikes as being one bike with a bunch of different model swaps on them for the sake of getting more colour variety on the gate. Oh, sorry, I was meant to use D-Mills as setup that he sent me. Let's find it again.
I reckon 5 litres is enough.
5 litres? What's default, just so I know what he's changing up?
Oh.
He's using the 90 front. which I hadn't even thought about using. Might need a bit of help here, boys. What is the standard amount of bar instead of PSI
Hi, welcome
in the
to
tyres?
Chili's.
Because I do not
One
use
bar, innit?
I don't use freedom units.
I think it's 1. So I got mine on 0.85.
14.5 is 1.05 bar. So I'm guessing the 0.9 is the standard, so he's changed it down by 1 to get 0.8 something. Right, let's see how this goes. If it works with D-Mills, it should work for me. He's 4 seconds quicker in qualifying. Not the best start. Watch the front end in the second corner.
Are you getting put in here?
No, someone else is live streaming it.
Fairs.
Which I've got to respect. I do not want to take away from his stream. Oh my goodness. I feel like the suspension like really rebounds hard. No, the bike, well, I can't tell you if I haven't loaded each bike up stock to compare the numbers, but if the numbers are the same, then it will be exactly the same as each other one. So if you find a setup on one bike that you really enjoy, if you copy that same setup to all the other bikes, they will handle exactly the same as well. So they're all exactly the same, it's just an aesthetics thing. My back wheel feels a little bit slippery. Why is that fun?
Hmm?
Why is that funny? Funny.
Are you going to watch your boy on the live stream then?
No.
Ah. See how it is.
Just get to listen to you rage instead of actually see it.
I'm going to raise that loud. Gotta be quiet.
DM Falcon your GUID. Oh god, that means Falcon's going to be all up in my DMs. Do I have any messages from Falcon before? Let's have a look.
Falcon.
Oh, I do. I'm guessing I don't know if this is the right Falcon that I'm messaging, but I'd have a message from Falcon. Big Falcon 44.
Well, it's Falcon. It's a bird, isn't it?
Has he got like a bluish Discord? Oh yeah, he's got it. It's fine. Maybe I will be coming in to watch you then, mate. I feel bad now. I didn't know Cupcake was streaming these. I feel like I'm taken away from his stream.
I think everyone should stop watching you and go watch Cupcake for 20 minutes.
I think you're correct. Everyone should do that.
Taking food off my man's plate right there. What's he even streaming on? Twitch?
Twitch, yeah.
Oh, what is people's love with Twitch?
Charlie's not been in the vids for a while because he just hasn't been playing the game, Joe. Today's the first time since the last round of Outdoors that he's hopped on. He had to download the new factory bikes about 2 hours ago.
Hmm?
Not talking to you, I'm talking about you. Get it right, my G.
So.
Boo!
Buddy.
Not whitelisted. Bye! Are we referencing that same Indian girl getting dropped off to school?
What?
Meme. Bye!
Don't think I've seen it.
That's a shame.
I've been getting a lot of gyats recently.
Yeah. Why, you that caked up?
Nah, not even. I just don't know, innit?
Just don't know, innit? Just don't know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's thrown a massive spanner in my plans.
What?
Because I've not recorded a video for tomorrow yet, and I was going to do it once this is all done, and I didn't realise that it's staggered races, so now it might go on a little bit too late.
Yeah, I'm going to bed after this.
Retro. Dogs over cats, Kryptonic. However, my girlfriend has been warming me up to cats a little bit, so if I was to get one, I wouldn't be too upset. But if I had a choice, I would get a dog first.
Facts. What do you mean first? Like, cats have no place on the earth, mate.
I'm not going to be able to survive living with her if there is no cat there.
Get a dog.
That will be her therapy animal.
It's the superior race.
And I'm not racist, so we like all cats and all dogs. I like how you're biting your tongue. Just waiting for you to make some sort of comment. Oh, these stock huskies look pretty litty, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 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 What's going on here? Looking at this texturing. Looks like there was a number on it and it's since been removed. Get them textures all up in your face. Hello, Max. Welcome back, buddy. I should make highlight videos for your streams when you race. I could do. They just take quite a long time to go through. Like the yesterday's video, for example, the lowlights. I have to sit there and go through like 10-ish minutes of practice, 30 minutes of qualifying, 2 30-minute races. I have to go through and watch it all to find the bits I want to cut out. I then have to go back through and add in little memeage here and there if I want to. So it takes quite a long time. So it's at least the length of the event and I have to go through again to go through and edit it. And then for a 30-minute video, I'm looking at about 50 minutes to an hour of rendering time. Then I have to upload it, which takes another hour. So it's just quite a long process. Can anyone hear this fucking annoying dog yapping outside?
No.
I feel like next door's got a new one, because it's not the usual chihuahua yap that I hear. It's more of a deep bark.
Got a new thing.
Making a whole-ass chorus. Which is the button to bring people's names up? That one right there. Annoyingly, the button to bring people's names up in game is also my mute button in Discord. Love that.
But I say, why you start speaking?
I'm racing Max this staggered races, so this is 250s, and then after this we'll have the 450s. Also, is there any way of having the leaderboard up during the race when I've not got the bottom bar up? Is there a hide show interface? Ah, tab. There we go. Love that. Look at me, professional streamer man. Now you get to watch my terrible camera skills as my go up and down is on my controller overlay. It's my buttons. It's not progressive, so I've got to move the sticks around nicely, and then zoom in and out. But yeah, to go up and down, it's quite rough. Got Harry Keane in here as well. It's pretty quick. I like that they've put my name in here as Linda. Come on, mate, don't go over the bars.
Going back to my line.
Can't you see the sign? It's a double yellow line. Go on, send it for the boys. Yeah. Clean.
Then you, if it lets you do it, you step back down. Oh,
Wait, you was close. Oh, okay.
oh, what a time.
You ain't Axel. You ain't Axel, baby. Well, boys, here we are. The High School Musical Motocross Championship. Definitely not High Society Motorsports. We are calling it High School Musical from now on. We are at round 2. We are to Rancho Cordova, aka Hangtown, but for copyright reasons we can't call it that. We're in the 250 class. It is Moto 1. We've got some hard hitters in this group, like Skills and only Skills. Brock's okay. Leipzig gets good starts. Harry plays from time to time. Rusper barely qualifies, but he's in today. We're going to see how this goes. The boys are all lined up. I don't think we're going to have time to go through every rider, but I'll try my best. We've got Oles. I can't read them all. How do I? Oh, there we go. We've got Oles of AJP FXR Racing Team, Muck My Bin, Benk, Talon, Fatty Matty, Lomp, Nickman, Squirrely, Falcon, Flashkov, Dizzle, Capitan. Yeah, that's the right one. Zooks, Mads Bowles playing. He's usually a sim guy. Jacob, Maudson, Saucy, Ocean, Lil Mitch, CB Gaming. I can't read them all. Maxox, Karma, Hammy, Willie, Lapasek, Skills, Harry Keenan, Brock W, and Marshall T, and they're off. Oh, look at all these different colours. This is nice to see. Who's going to get the whole shot here? And it's Marshall T with the Royal Distributing whole shit. That's my Canadian motocross background coming in there. We get absolute carnage. Harry has been done dirty off the start. Benk is completely dead. I do not see a wild Rusper anywhere. The silence is deafening. I feel like he's been absolutely destroyed off the start. We're going back. We don't see him. We're going to have to fly around a little bit. Maybe he's got a good start, which is why he's quiet. He's going full tryhard mode. Willie going to the inside, taking over the lead on lap 1, just ahead of Karma and Squirrely, or Squirrely. Not sure which one he wants to be referred to as. Rusper having issues on the inside, completely going off the track here. That's going to dock him a couple of positions at the end of the race. Zook's coming up the inside, trying to enter him harder than his own mother does. Rusper, can he hit the double on lap 1? He's going for it. Big sends, a little bit too far. He's absolutely greased it. He's made up 3 positions in one corner. He's got a massive grin on his face. He's trying not to laugh whilst we're talking about him here. I know full well he's going to wash the front end in a second and then blame me for talking so much. Alright, we'll go off of him so he's not feeling so pressured. Let's go to the back of the pack. Who's in the bad books? Who's having an absolutely awful race? So there's no one here just yet. We have got, in last place, we have got the MX Simulator guy himself. We have got Mads Boll. Just behind Mr. Oles of AJP FXR Racing Team. Massive shout out to that team. Hooks him up with the occasional set of gear. Got some stuff in the works for the future. Who knows? We'll keep it on the hush-hush for now. And we've got Svepa, we've also got Lomp, we've got Muck My Bin. Brock Williams, aka Aero, having an awful start to this race. Someone who I would usually expect to see up in the top 5-ish kind of area. Sending the double on lap 1, what an absolute madman. His cock is bigger than 10 inches. Although I think he might be underage, so please scratch that from the recording. He's making passes all over the place, barely surviving here. It's a sea of green at the back of the pack, just like the privateers in Supercross. Brock absolutely ending his career, sending Max something, whatever his name is, off the track there. We're getting a few cuts coming in as we're jumping around this corner, people not keeping it within the yellow markers. But the game is the game. Oh, Svepa did not want to send that. That Yummy sounds sexy. That Yummy sounds very, very sexy. Right, let's move our way forwards, see what's going on towards the front group. We're getting problems all over the track here. Skills, not getting the whole shots that he usually gets with his tyre mods and his adjusted swing arm in the memory settings of the game, which you can cheat. Double over the finish line here. He's going to make about 2 different passes. He splits them down the middle. Can he get on the inside before Ocean? No, he cannot. He's going to filter back to the outside. Please don't clip this and send it to Skills. I promise that it's just banter and I'm joking. Make sure you get the full context. Fatty Matty's up here, loyal subscriber, loyal member of the channel. We'll give him a little bit of screen time as they race up the hill. I can't remember what this hill is called, but we'll call it Horsepower Hill as if we're from Washougal. I have yet to see a wild Rusper on the track. That means he is currently still doing a little bit better than I expected him to do. He is currently sat in P5. You've got to respect it. Comes out of retirement, hasn't played the game since last outdoor season, going full Christian Craig on us. Doing a bit better than the man did in the outdoors though. I can't lie, he really did let down Team America there, but we'll make every excuse under the sun for him. He hasn't ridden. Americans don't ride rough, hilly outdoor tracks, apparently, ever. But, you know, the Estonian plumbers that make the little trip in their vans, they're competing against the best in the world. HSM is spelt wrong in your name. HSM factory... never mind, you're not talking to me, you're talking to him, the man himself. Oh, Karma eating at booty cheeks and Squirrely taking... Oh, he's on Takatoji. This is another MX Simulator team. So the MX Simulator boys moving their way over onto the factory bikes in this one. Is it a coincidence that the people that make the factory bikes come from Sim in the first place, and now the Sim guys seem to be moving over here and playing them? I don't think so. We've got Mr. Willie up here. He's sitting in P2. Harry Keenan has he's pieced the scene. So after his actually quite bad start and crashing at the end of turn 2, he somehow mounted the bike again. He's up into P1 here. He's got a 6.5 second lead, and he's just gone. You know, he's riding the banana as he does, and just piecing out. You love to see it. Oh, never mind. I completely forgot that Seth's nickname's Squirrely. Squirrely Shirley. I got it now. So this is Mr. Seth Shirley here that's riding around in P3. I do think that if you are good at sim, it translates over to bikes quite well, but I don't think it works the other direction. I feel like if you play bikes and then go over to sim, you struggle, but if you play sim and come over to bikes, you pick up the game really, really quickly. So Aqua, who was one of the top qualifiers in this class, he's making up a bit of time here. He's sat in P5. He does actually have cuts. He's P4 on the track, just ahead of Mr. Rusper here. However, Rusper is shown as P4 on the leaderboards. So I believe Mr. Aqua has at least 2 seconds to his name. He is also lagging his absolute titties off. So I rest in peace, Seth, trying to make a pass back on this man. You might just have to wave him goodbye, let him go. We'll set up camera here, see how people do. Now we're going down the Josh Gilbert hill. We've got Skills back here in P8, 20 seconds down on the lead. I wouldn't put it past him to still make a comeback with 14 minutes left in the race. We have then got Fatty Matty, we've got Brock, we've got Lipasek. We have to wait a little bit here. There's a bit of a gap between old Lipasek and Jakob, about 8 seconds in total. So Jacob comes through here. We've then got Dizzle, we have got Vlashkov, we've got Talon, we've got Lomp. We have got Nickman, we've got Max, someone else, Hammy, Benk, Zooks, I can't do this commentating shit, Little Mitch, Zvepa, Saucy, Oles. It's still going. How many people we got in this race? Capitan also watches the streams quite often. W. CB Gaming, and then Muck My Bin he's in the bin. He's down absolutely horrendous. Although the stock Yamaha is looking very, very sexy on the eyes. So we'll let him off. You know, someone's got to come in last. I wish him the best. Hopefully he works his way up for a few positions before the end of the race. Are there any madmen going for the double? Oh my goodness, Saucy is barely surviving that. Maybe it's netcode, maybe it was that bad. I have no clue. Let's work our way over. How far gone is Mr. Keenan? Oh, he's it's not the biggest lead in the world. He's got like 2-ish corners on the rest of the pack. Aqua has made his way up into second now, so he's making moves. If we look at the timing and scoring on the left-hand side, he's 11 seconds off of Harry. So now he's got up into P2. He's got some fresh air. He's got clear space in front of him. We'll see if that lead goes down at all over the course of the next few laps. Willie in P3, last of the podium spots. Seth Shirley, old Rusper, Mr. Charlie here behind an MX Simulator champion. Who would have thought it? Can he catch up and pass him? He has been making up time though. He's been gaining. Seth's been slowly fading here over the last few laps. I'm not sure if it's from actual crashes or just little mistakes, or maybe he's just off the pace overall. I am racing price. This is just staggered races, so I thought I'd ask if I could be whitelisted into the 250 class so we can commentate this, and then we'll race the 450. Oh, Seth Shirley absolutely eating booty cheeks. Cannot wait for Rusper here to get dominated by Skills as he's right on his arsehole. Seals deciding to go around the outside there, carried a hell of a lot of momentum. Down the hill, side by side, Rusper waves him by like an absolute pussy. He doesn't even try defending his position. They both fit to the outside. I heard him breathe heavily. He's sighing. He doesn't like the commentating. There he goes, off into the distance, up the rollers, lagging his arse off. There we go. He's got new internet, by the way, folks, but still only has 20 upload speed. Love to see that. A little bit rough. Brock Williams is making his way through the pack as well. Closely followed by Karma and Marshall T. Karma's got the inside line here, although the render distance is not doing it enough. We just had to guess what happened in that corner. We have no idea. Seth again having issue on this little roller section here. I did hear a sigh, and I don't think that's. I don't think he's just come. I don't think it's a sigh of relief. I think the man is in trouble. He is indeed. I think he's made a mistake. He's just behind Willie here. And what position is the man in? He is in P4, I think. Has Skills gone down? Or has he disappeared off? No, he's
in
gone.
the lead.
Skills, I can confirm, is not in the lead. He is in P2. Harry Keenan already hitting the finish line. He's got a big old gap. He's 16 seconds out in front right now. However, even though Skills has been coming through traffic, he has got the lead down from 20 seconds down to 17. So now that he's got some fresh space in front of him, He might be able to get the lead down. He's got just under 11 minutes left. We'll see if he can do it. We'll see. So it's down to 15.8 now, actually. So if last lap's anything to go by, he's got at least a second a lap on him. We'll see what the time goes to at the end of this one, and we'll try and do the maths there and see if he has enough time to catch up and pass Harry as well. Rusper currently sitting in a big P4. This is not something that I expected the young British lad to be doing on his return to racing. I guess there's no pressure on him, clearly enjoying the factory bikes a little bit more. A lot easier just to hop on and play the game every now and then, seemed to suit him a lot better. And he's having fun with it. Rocking the stock Husqvarna. He's got no skins, he's a complete privateer, so if you want to pay him 50 quid a race, slide in his DMs, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to receive that. Still hitting the double around the corner every single lap, you got to respect the grind. And we've got... Should we go back a little bit? Should we have a look at the back of the pack? I'll clear my throat out a little bit. Is it still Muck My Bin? It is not. I think Oles might be in last place here. Never mind. Mads Bowl is down absolutely horrendy chicken tendy. He is so far in last, it is outrageous. Harry Keenan, he will be the first man to be lapped here as Harry's riding around. Keep thinking that Harry's got on the Santa hat, but it's just a little red bit on top of the A-Stars helmet. Do we prefer drone cameras, by the way, boys, or would you prefer it if I went into the built-in track cameras and then we're kind of fixed in location? I quite like flying around. It gives me easy access. I can kind of cover everyone a little bit quicker rather than focusing on one person. I feel like drone's all right. I could turn my... Hang on, this will help. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Now you can see a little bit more at the bottom of the screen. Right. I told you we'd pay attention to the time. Skills has gone from 17 seconds down to 9 seconds down in one lap. So there's two things we could take from this. Didn't know Skills was also on HSM, High School Musical, going large. He's either 7 seconds lap quicker, which I know is good. I'm not sure if he's that much quicker than Harry. Or Harry made some mistakes in that last lap. I would go with the latter. I think 7 seconds in one lap just based on raw pace is actually outrageous. But we'll see. The more that time goes down, I think the more Harry's going to get nervous and the more mistakes are going to come. So we'll see how that unfolds. We've got Aqua in P3. He's just, you know, he's doing it. He's getting around the track. Having a few issues here and there, but I think everyone is. Willie's in P2. Rounding out your top 5 is Mr. Rusper. And then we have to go back quite a bit here to go back to P6. Just hitting the turn-in jump here. Aero, aka Brock, has worked his way up into P7. He's putting on a bit of a charge after his earlier antics in the race. I feel like it's because I was watching him. A little bit of commentators. Yep, we're not watching him anymore. Commentators curse number 2. We're going to go back. Fatty Matty of Adrift Racing. I feel like Adrift Racing is the new RD Racing. I feel like the streamers are popping off with their teams. Lynn's Racing, coming soon, question mark. I'm joking, I really can't be asked with that kind of responsibility and getting skins sorted for everybody. I just like turning up and playing the game. Now we are hearing from JT in pit lane here that your whole shot winner of Marshall T has had a mechanical issue that race. What that means we're not too sure. Whether he's had a game crash and we can blame Paboso, whether he's run out of fuel and we can blame his mechanic, we're not too sure, but we'll definitely check back in later on and get you updates on that as the race progresses. So, I feel like when everyone's just spread out we kind of lose track of where everyone is. So Mr. Keenan. I think Skills might have made a mistake, you know, because he's just crossing the line and... Where? No? I think I just missed it. He's right there. No, that's Mads Bowl. Oh my god, I'm having a massive stream issue. Where is Skills? Skills is there. Where? Man's a magician. That's what I mean, he's cheating, he's going invisible and then coming back in. So Skills is in the lead now, ahead of Harry. So I feel like Skills is going to set sail, and that's kind of that race win wrapped up there. Harry is in P2. We then have to go back another 24 seconds to find our P3 man, who is Aqua right here. And then he's got a pretty solid lead ahead of P4, which is your boy Rusper, who is ahead of Seth Shirley, although I did hear a slightly aggressive grunt out of him just now, meaning he's either made a mistake and thrown away the position, or he's still there. He is not. Brock is making moves right now. He might have cuts, because he's ahead of quite a few people on track, but in terms of timing and scoring, it's actually showing him in P7. So it could all be to play for. You know, if these guys keep it close right behind him by the end of the race, then they could actually gain the position. So track position is not everything. It's all based on time at the end of the day. I'm definitely being very biased. I'm giving you far too much track time. Let's move forwards. We'll watch Brock again. Can we jinx him for a third time in a row? Because the last 2 times I've watched him, he's ended up eating the ground. So we'll watch him for a couple of corners here. If it happens again, then the commentator's curse is real. If it doesn't happen, then it was just a lovely, an unhappy coincidence. Two different times. Going around the outside in the corner. I'm a little bit nervous, I'll be honest, on riding these tracks once it's eroded. He's still going for the double. I kind of respect the hustle, but I'd be very annoyed if I was in front and he landed on me. Here we go. You've seen it all a million times. He's here again. Skills in P1. Now extending his lead to about 5 seconds now. Although, I think Mr. Keenan might be making some more mistakes, because that is a lot more than 5 seconds. Now, I'm not sure if any of our spectators today watching live have any idea why Skills decided to drop down to the 250 class. Maybe it's just something that he enjoys a bit more, maybe he has more fun on the smaller bike, but I definitely think someone of that calibre should be riding the 450 machines. He's just dispersing of lappers like they're not even there. We'll watch him for a lap just so we can steal the lines to use in our own racing later on. Hitting the yah yeet to the inside, actually scrubbing to the inside, staying very, very low. He doubles up the hill. He's gone off the track a little bit. He's going all the way around the outside every lap here, even with lappers in the way. So he's absolutely destroyed Mark My Bin, showing no respect for the lappers here. Absolutely whipping it in their face. Goes round the outside of Zooks. About to go past Hammy as well. He's passed 6 lappers in the space of about 4 different corners.
Hands are water.
Hands are wet. Are you a liquid?
Just literally water.
Skills also hitting the double down every single lap. I'm going to be a pussy personally and not hit that double every lap because I want to survive. He has washed the front end. I think he went a little bit too tight inside there, clipped the SpongeBob, and just absolutely annihilated himself. But he gets going in front of the lappers again, so he hasn't got to try and repass anybody. He has got a 10-second lead now on P2, which is Harry Keenan, who then has a 20-second lead all the way back to Aqua Solitude Visuals. We then look at the time and the scoring. There is another 20-second gap, making it 48 seconds in total from... Hang on a second. How many seconds of cuts does Aero have? Because Aero is a good section ahead of Rusper here, yet they are basically identical in terms of time. So right now, on timing and scoring, it is showing Rusper in P4, even though he's P5 on the track. He has got 2 people right up his arsehole, and then Seth Shirley is a little bit further behind, but still within striking distance if any of these decide to make a mistake.
Right, what's going on there then?
And he has indeed made the mistake. He is the one that chokes. He's lost 2 positions in that little exchange there. So that'll see him,
says no.
That'll see him drop into, I think, P7 once everybody crosses the finish line. Although, again, Willie's throwing Supermans. He has got the core body strength of Superman himself. He's going absolutely nuts on it. But I think a lot of people in this race have cuts right now, so I wouldn't take these track positions as final positions, and we'll see how it goes by the end of it. Can we zoom in? We've got Skills all the way over here, still hitting the double line up the hill. He's going out of render distance shot. If we then have to go a long way back, I think, to try and find anyone else. He's still extending his lead, even while crashing, you know, as he does. Just Skills things. He comes bombing down the hill. There is your man in P2. Turned into a little ballerina there, dancing around on the spot over the braking bumps. No immediate pressure from behind. There is a little bit of a gap here, back to Aqua. Although if Harry makes too many more mistakes, then it could be ropey. I'm not sure I've seen Aqua actually ride on the track up this hill once this race. He does seem to be making his own line off the side of it. But that is the joy of having no collisions off the track. You get to kind of pick and choose your lines as you wish. Let's have a look at the timing. Is there any close battles going on the track right now? I think the closest is around the P5 area.
Oh,
I'm
no.
hearing more groans, and they don't sound like happy ones. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna try and find these battles here. Got Aqua's making mistakes, so he's not going to be moving forwards at all. Brock is in that P4 spot by only by a second, so he must have a good 4 or 5 seconds of cuts here, because that's a big gap. Still sending the double. I'm wondering if that double is easier on a 250 just because of the weight and the bike doesn't rebound quite as hard. Lipasek going for it, making the pass on Willie, goes around the outside. I'm wondering if that's where people are getting cuts, because they're kind of jumping from one takeoff to another. Not too sure. Cannot wait to get Trey Canarded in my race and landed on. Rusper, not really got the arm pump in him by the looks of it. He's going for these big lines, which you kind of have to wonder, well, is the risk greater than the reward? And I feel like the risk was definitely big there. He's crashed and lost even more positions. We have a total of 3 laps remaining in this race. Rusper has gone from P4 down to P9 in the space of about 2 laps. I definitely think he might be in his own head, probably really angry at the commentator from talking at the same time.
What is that?
Hello, Rumsky, you're right, man.
Suspension has just said no these last 2 laps. Oh, yeah.
Right. There is a absolutely astronomical gap from 10th place back to 11th. We have got Rusper and Karma battling for P9/10 at the same time. We then have to go back 30 seconds to P11. So these boys can just go in an all-out war here and try and fight for that P9 spot before the finish line. They have not got any risk of losing any more spots on the track. Let's do a little bit of flying around, see what we can find. We've got Aqua, which means Harry is up here somewhere, which means Skills is round here somewhere. How far ahead is he? Jesus Christ. Where is he? Oh my lord, he's so far ahead. Just doing what Skills does. Unfortunately, not meeting the age requirement for the LAN event. I think the man is 17, so he just missed that, which is very good news for me. Means I get an extra position, easier spot, easier way through. Hello Brian, you're right, man. Absolutely sending that jump to the moon. And if there's any complaints I have about either set of bikes, it's how far that you can get away with O-jumping. That's not what you call it. Over-jumping things now. Like, I really don't feel like we should have to jump from here and land here after falling from 4 stories high. But the game is the game. I think it must be very difficult to make suspension that actually works properly without being able to absorb those sort of landings. But if AJ Catanzaro can do it at straight rhythm, then we should be able to do it in the Nationals. So it's absolutely fine. So if we move back, Skills is long gone. We ain't got to worry about him anymore. We won't give him any more screen time. He's had enough of that through the course of this year. We are moving back all the way to here. Holy moly, a 25-second lead at this point. Back to Harry Keenan, who's having his own little battle here with Mr. Mads Bowl. A little bit of contact. I'm not sure how Harry didn't go down, because Mads had the inside and they got into each other. Then a 47-second gap from P1 to P3, and it's Mr. Aqua. There is a minute gap from P1 to P4 in Lipasek, who, again, Brock's cuts are really doing him dirty here. If he doesn't pull away, he will be looking at a P5 rather than a P4 by the time they cross the line. We then have Willie, who is just lurking in the background here, who I believe also has some cuts, because that is not a 5-second gap from Lipasek to him. That is a lapper. We have then got a big old gap from Willie back to Mr. Matty here, sending the wall jump. I'm wondering if this is one of these tracks that get a little bit faster as the road kicks in. The bumps get a little bit more shallow, although I imagine the ruts get a bit more difficult. Karma's been making his way through the pack towards the back end of this race. He was P9, then he made P10, then he made the move for P9. He's now in P8. He's past Seth Shirley, who's probably struggling a little... Thought Rusper was going to die there. He's probably struggling a little bit with the erode. I'm not sure how much erode practice he has on this game, moving over from Sim. But you know what? He's making it work. He's chilling inside of a top 10 spot. Can't ask for much more than that. Rounding out your top 10 is Mr. Rusper himself. He's currently 6 seconds behind Seth Shirley, who is in P9. And then we've got a long way to go back. We've got 24 seconds from P10 to P11, and who has actually been lapped. So Rusper, the last person on the lead lap by the looks of it. Seals has now crossed the line. He is on the last lap of the race. So depending on how motivated he is, Rusper can either wait for him to pass him, or he can do an extra lap at the end. Skills has eaten booty cheeks, but, you know, it's popped to 180, weeded up the face to jump like it's nothing. And off he goes again with his 33-second lead. Karma having troubles of his own after the double around the corner. We pretend that we haven't seen Rusper go off the track there. We're going to keep flying past. Did we see... Oh, Rusper must have had a lot of issues because he's dropped way off the back of P9 and P8. Seth, Shirley and Karma doing their own thing here. Got their own little battle going on. And then, I suppose if we do a lot of zooming about... Who's this here? I thought that was Skills. That's not Skills. I guess we should give him a little bit of screen time on his last lap. That's what they usually do, isn't it? In this professional stuff, they watch the leader on the last lap, even if there's loads of battles going on around the track. So this is the question. Does Mr. Skills catch up with Russ by the end? Does he let him pass? He has currently got, I think, 14 seconds to the guy in front of him. And then about 30 seconds to the guy behind. So he is in no man's land. Depends if he wants to save his arms for Moto 2. We shall see. And speak of the devil, he has, I think that arm pump's come into full effect here. Completely dying in that corner. Only 2 corners ahead of the leader. Wouldn't surprise me if we see him look behind and pull over at the finish line. We've got Karma and Seth Shirley here, who I think is going to come down to the wire on this last lap. I'm hearing more sighs. There he is. There's the manly hour. Definitely should have brought a drink upstairs with me, because I didn't expect to be doing this much talking through the course of this stream, and the voice is going. There he is. He's taking his time. He's having a roll. He's signalling to the mechanic saying, bruh, what the fuck is this? My suspension is not doing what it should be doing. The leader goes flying past. He takes the W. Rusper crosses the line in P10. He'll take a top 10 for his return to racing. So, if we fly around the track here, we have got a last lap battle for the 8th spot. We have got Seth Shirley of Takatoji Racing. We have got Karma of Pro Circuit Factory Racing on the Yamaha rather than the Kawasaki. It might not stand for Pro Circuit, it just says PC. I have no idea. It might be Pedo Control. It might be Pro Circuit. I have no clue. Now we're going up the hill one more time. Railing the inside here. Dropping down the hill. Look how rough this hill's getting, by the way. Braking bumps getting hella deep. Hella sketchy. Getting a little bit triangular, actually. A little bit sharp. So it'll be interesting to see how these bikes handle race number 2. I have completely lost the people that I was meant to be watching. Here we go. This is very close. And actually, turns out that Karma hasn't even got to make the move here. Seth has, I believe, maybe about 3 or 4 seconds of cuts in total. So Karma only has to keep it close up to the finish line and he's golden. He hasn't got to make the pass at all. Harry coming into the booth after the race is done, informing us that the lappers are no bueno, and we did see some of that firsthand, getting into it with Mads Boll, just into turn 2. Karma doesn't need to make the pass, but he's going for it anyway. Absolutely destroys himself, turns into a ballerina. I am not sure how he stayed on the bike there. The core and the arm strength must be insane. And you have to wonder, was that worth it? Because now he might be just outside of reach of getting that position after
welcome
cuts.
to Chili's.
So if Seth can send these last few corners and gap himself about 3 seconds, then he might actually come home with P8. We're going to be staring at the clock. We're going to be staring at the times on the left-hand side here. Seth crosses the line. He's in P8 for now. Is that going to change when Karma crosses the line after that aggressive last lap pass? It does not. He loses out. So there you go. There's your top 10. Moto 1 is done. It is Skills, Harry Keenan, Aqua, Lipasek, Brock Williams, aka Aero, Willie, Fatty Matty, Squirly, Seth Shirley, Karma, and Rusper rounding out the top 10. Now your boy Jason Wygant is going to run down to the start gate, put on his own gear and go for a ride. Hopefully he can load into the server and it doesn't take too long. Oh God, my throat's gone, boys. I'm not cut out for this commentating business. Yeah, it probably would have helped if I, Wait, what? Anyone want to be my sponsor for the game? This guy's asking for people to, pay for him, I'm guessing. No idea. Yeah, probably would have helped if I was sat there practicing for the last 25 minutes rather than talking, but the game's the game. It is what it is. Hello, Shawnee. You're right, man. 180 people tuning in here, which you love to see. You absolutely love to see it. So we are going to take... it was a 20-minute race, wasn't it? 20 plus 2, so we do not need 7 litres. I'll do... put 5.5 in. If we run out of fuel, we run out of fuel. The game's the game. How much did you use on that one, lad? You know what, he's not even here. I don't know if he's left the Discord or if he's just having a little breather, hopping in the ice bath because the race is done. I have no idea what the lap times are, Toasted. We're not allowed on the track, so I cannot get any last minute practice. I done qualifying. That's the extent of my practice, Chase. Nice, nice. That's probably how the race is going to go for me, to be fair, so I just need to... I need to mentally check myself out and just play the game. I've not ridden either bike since the release. I've not ridden the Stark or the Alta, but I done a Stark video before the pack released on the channel, so I probably won't do another one on it. See, usually I feel like if I'm 2 seconds or so off qualifying pace, I feel like in terms of race pace, I'm usually bang on, so I could still challenge for a win if it goes to plan. However, I was about 5 seconds off of quality this time round. So I don't think I'm going to set my sights on a win. I will take a top 5. I will be very happy with a podium. That's the expectations that I'm setting to myself. I need to remember that when the track starts getting a little bit deep, the front ends are going to get quite twitchy, so I just need to remember to stand up, lean forwards a little bit, try and take my time, not push or not ask too much of the bike. I have no idea how you start these things. I'm not sure what the gear is, how far forwards you have to lean, how much throttle you have to give it. So this will be a little bit of a test as well for Moto 1.
I'm back.
Assad, didn't know you'd left.
Oh.
Can you give us your thoughts? We are interviewing P10.
Suspension just gave up with like 4 laps ago. 5 laps ago.
How was the front end in the rough stuff? Did it hold its own or was it very tucky?
No, it's alright. Just the back end.
Rumour going around the pits is that you do pay special attention to the back end.
Could have been like an easy top 5.
It could have been, yeah, you've sat in P4 for quite a while. We respect the decision to save your arms for Moto 2 though. Jesus Christ, look how dirty this gear's got after like 2 minutes. Blech. That's grim. Just running shit stains on my arms. I'm in the lobby, the gate hasn't dropped yet.
Really?
No, probably not Panda. I haven't claimed to be. There's no point other than that live stream that I done the other day on the TM where I've actually sat down and tried to put time into them either. So it's not that deep. If the prize for like, let's say top 3 was like really amazing and something that I really wanted, then by all means I'd probably try my arse off. But honestly, the fact that everybody gets a prize and even prizes like 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th are really good prizes, I'm happy to just go and have 2 free trips paid for. Because the way my mind works is, if you want to call it big-headed or not, doesn't matter. I can hop on this game on the day of the race and still top 10. So qualifying isn't an issue. So at least I'm going to Italy regardless. And then in Italy, regardless of what position I finish, you're still getting another 2-day all-inclusive trip booked for you. It's just different locations depending on where you come. And if I get like P1, 2 or 3, cool, I'm going to Qatar, I'll take my girlfriend. If I get like P4, 5 and 6, I actually probably still take her unless Charlie wants to go and watch some GP stuff. For the superbikes, I'll take my dad with me because he loves superbikes, and then if I get like 9th or 10th and it's MXGP stuff, then I'll just take Charlie with me and we'll go watch some MXGP. So I have no issue. I've got no expectations. I don't care where I finish at the LAN event. Everyone likes bragging rights, of course. It would be really, really nice to say that you've won the first ever MX Bikes LAN event, but I don't think it's realistic to just expect that. Yeah, I agree with you, Aidan. The fact that everybody gets an extra prize just from getting top 10 and just going takes all the pressure off.
You need to come last, mate. I only want to go MXGP.
Where are we going though? There's 2. I think it's NA or Maggiore.
Quite fancy me some pizza.
Italian pizza's different, bro. It's not like Domino's.
Right?
It's fresh. You don't get to indulge in that greasiness.
I'm a pasta fanatic as well.
Let me turn my controller overlay back on. There we go. Right, we're here to have fun this race, boys, aren't we? We're not here to complain the whole time every time I crash, because I'm very good at that, but I need to chill out a bit. We'll go wide open, second gear. Okay, that's too much throttle. Luckily, we did have a very tight inside gate there, though. Am I about to get my nose cut off? No, we're good. Keep it low on the face of the jump. I've never heard of beverage in my life, but I respect the name. It's like, oh! We're in P1. It's like, oh, Yorks is like 4 seconds, well, 5 seconds quicker than me a lap, so Yorks will be flying by in no time. It's like when you go on CSGO and you get random people called like Toast or Marshmallow. And it's like, okay, I respect it. So we've got beverage in the lobby. Now this could be a problem. I don't think I've practiced this double enough to be hitting it every lap. I also don't think I've got the next double in my locker, and I feel like Yorks does with the lap times that he's running. So that's probably where I'm going to get past for the lead. Unless my bike goes in a straight line at the bottom of this hill like it has been. No, we're good, we're Gucci. Yeah, I'm not going to send it. Well, actually, one of them did. I don't know who's on the red bike, but Yorks didn't. Oh, and actually, the guy on the red bike died, and I don't know if he killed Yorks at the same time, but they both crashed. Love that. Well, that's the thing, Ken, damn it. The prizes and stuff are all laid out and agreed. However, I'm not too sure yet the whole process when it comes for them like paying for hotels and tickets. So it's still a little bit up in the air. But obviously I don't see behind the curtain. I have no idea what the process is yet. I'm sure we'll get more info as time goes on. But we shall see. I'll be a little bit disappointed if not, because my missus has her hopes up for me, or for getting a trip to Italy. Well, I've led a lap. That is more laps than I expected to lead today. Love that for me. I'm always nervous about this corner with how the rough is. The bike's suspension compresses so hard. I see skills going around the outside here, and I think D-Mills was doing in quali as well, but it's not something that I've tried very often. I'm going so slow down this hill, I just don't want my bike to explode like it was in practice. That's definitely costing me so much time, but you know what? Don't care. It's not that deep. I definitely think the setup that D-Mills gave me, it does soak up the bumps a bit better. Oh, I jumped that too far. Oh, I'm alive. So I do like that about these bikes, is I feel like I can just manoeuvre in the air so much, like move it from right to left. I think I have 0 experience on these bikes in a road. I think all the riding that I've been doing on them is like PT stuff, where the tracks are super smooth, and the occasional supercross track with the boys. Oh god, Yorks is gaining on me so quickly, Jesus Christ. Well, it's Yorks or D-Mills, they're both on Cowies, so I don't know which one's which. £10 for taking out BP when I come to lap him. Ah, the issue is, me and BP are on very good terms. Might just have to message him afterwards and be like, listen, 10 quid's 10 quid. Thank you very much, Ryan. Welcome back to the stream, man. Oh, I can hear an engine behind me now. That man's gaining on me. Gentle. Oh, we've gone way too deep there. Cause I'm in too deep. And I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. See, again, apparently I've got cuts from somewhere, even though I don't feel like I've been going off the track at all, because I'm only 0.1 seconds ahead. Oh, I'm getting kicked forwards on that jump every single time, and I don't know if that's just how the jump is, or if there's anything that I can do to stop that.
What's that double?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to lean back. I suppose I'll watch her.
I feel like I'm going so slow. Oh! I'm alive. Instead of going under... Oh, completely blew that right. Stop watching.
Are you winning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't know how. I think I do know how, actually. I got a good start. Definitely slower. These boys keep yeah, these boys keep catching up and then crashing. That was kind of satisfying. How much fuel did you run for your race?
5 litres.
I put 5.5 in. I was a bit worried if that might be not enough, but should be fine. I feel like you're on the throttle a lot more on 250s anyway.
I think I'll finish with about 1.2, so...
Lovely. Jesus Christ, 220 people in it?
Mm-hmm.
We love that for random last-minute races. See, right now I feel like I've got my speed okay for that double round the corner, but then I feel like randomly from one lap to another the road will change it so much that I'll just get yeeted. So also my issue with Supercrosser Road is just randomly one lap it'll change so much, and I never know how to like pre-plan for that. Oh, that was lucky. God, I love the Suzuki rev limiter so much. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Alright, that's cuts. Oh, that's a crash. And it faces me backwards. Love that. Beautiful game. First proper crash of the race. And we are halfway through. Can't even do the 15 minutes thing because it doesn't really matter now.
Mm-hmm.
In 20 minutes, you can save 20% or more on G Fuel. No more, just 20%. Or 15% on off FXR gear. Depends what your choice is. Depends what you like. Also, in fact, there's been like 5 people, I think, so far that have bought stuff with my code on G Fuel, so thank you. I do get to see every single order that goes through using my affiliate code. Some weirdo spent $100 on G Fuel, and someone else spent, I think, 68. I respect it. I imagine mine's going to probably arrive by the end of this week. I think they shipped it out on Monday. Well, I don't know actually, I haven't checked to see the times. I don't know how long stuff from America usually takes these days. The boots, hang on, what boots am I running? Are they Fox boots? If they're Fox boots, they're from the MXB shop. I think they're like $2. You get a bunch of different colourways for them.
I'm actually tired.
What time did you wake up?
Like 10:30.
It's a bit better than my 5 p.m. isn't it?
Oh, yeah, had about 4 hours.
Might just try and 24-hour it.
Could never be me.
24-hour live stream, question mark. I feel like I'm due another one, Lim. I think it's definitely been over a month since the last one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sent me over the bars a little bit too much that time. Now it's D-Mills who's been in second. What am I doing? I shouldn't be scrubbing down hills like this. Holy moly. I'm not allowed, unfortunately, because part of like the terms and conditions with the G Fuel, I guess, plugging is you can't use it in an irresponsible way. Like they literally say, like, don't dry scoop it on camera, like don't chug it and all that sort. So I don't think I'll be able to get away with trying to survive as long as I can whilst on it.
How can you literally not dry scope it? I dry scope all the time.
Yeah, you're a weird pre-workout guy.
I used to dry scope my pre-workout. I sat with chest.
You know, it's not. It's just not. At least it's not as effective. It doesn't get into your stream as good as it does with liquid.
Nah, you don't know that.
I mean, I do. It's scientifically shown that that's the case.
Listen, science ain't all real.
What's in your head is real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Road D-Mills, a little bit of a wave for being a roadblock for him. Oh, he's going inside here. I see. I feel like I'm definitely a lot slower. Like, I'm definitely holding him up. Game's a game. Should have got a better start. Shouldn't let the banana in front of you. Too wide. Too girthy. I'll go outside. I'll give him the inside. Well, I do not like this outside at all. For a little tsunami at him. Little kiss of death. Oh, I'm nervous now. I crashed on the turning double once, and now my rhythm for it's just completely messed up. Oh, lads, how am I meant to read donations while gaming? Hang on, what is it? Michael Furtado.
Absolutely barking. Also,
Thank you very much.
gotta love the factory bikes.
Yes, I enjoy that I haven't got to sit on here for hours and hours grinding. I like just hopping on and getting to play. So thank you very much for the 10. I appreciate that. It's definitely a sketchy place for me to look over down that hill, but, you know, we move. He's about to jump over my head again. It's just greasing it every lap. I respect it. I'm too scared to go for it. Cheeky bugger. I suppose if I'm behind him next lap, I could just try and, I guess, ghost him and see what speed he's got. And just try and follow him in.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Fiashwasher? There's lots of letters and numbers going on in that name. It's been a good race. Been very fun. D-Mills is always a respectful racer. You know what? I was meant to be in second gear coming out of that turn, but third gear actually worked really well. I feel like the bike tracked nicely. I'm going to have to send it, aren't I? I'm just gonna, because he's just gonna pass me every single lap I was. Well, we have got a lapper who could come into play.
You won't send it.
Are you silly?
You gotta send it over after then. Hold on, the stream's a bit behind. Yeah. Oh my god. Got him. Pretty clean.
Or a little taunt back at him for the fans.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis.
I feel like my channeling my inner Roxon right now, with Suzuki besides. It's like, oh, Jet Lawrence here, hitting the big quad line at SMX, so I've got to do it as well.
I'm going for it first lap next mountain.
That's what everyone said.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
How long is this race?
you got like 2 minutes left. Plus 2 laps. Told you, mate. No, my hands were liquid.
Mine are. I'm getting a bit wet. Not good wet either.
Easy access team now, yeah.
Oh, bit sketchy up there. Oh! Hold on, dear buddy! Oh, he's gone down. Alright, I'm not sending it this lap now.
No, you send it anyway, though.
Ah, fuck yourself.
Nah, for the boys.
It's not a big enough gap to be crashing.
There's a big gap, but just hit a pinned.
Yeah, are you silly?
Yeah, absolutely whipped, bruh. Change down like 3 gears in the air. Whatever gear you hit it in. Still gonna send it.
Sorry,
See?
I'm not taking BP out for the 10. I've got a race to win. Oh god, it's just like 3 lappers in front of me. I saw it. Oh. Alright, guess I'm going outside it. Not by choice. I think I've got flags on, so I've got no idea how long this race has been going on for.
I think you got 2 laps left.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Man just knocked his front teeth out.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, yeah, this jump's kicking me further and further over the bars. It's not going to end well.
Gotta send it.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, you not taking off in the eroded bit. That was dangerous.
I'm feeling dangerous.
Probably the best you've hit it so far, though.
That was pretty clean landing. That's what I mean. D-Mills just had to go and make me bust it out. Not the first time he's made me bust, to be fair, but We won't talk about that on stream.
What do you say?
What? Oh! Oh, team was at the big choke. 15 seconds down.
So, yeah, last lap. Oh, you got to run cold kit for the fans on the last lap for us, Superman.
Yeah, I don't mind if I'm 15 seconds in the lead. I can crash and it's still fine. Oh, a little bit sketchy. Back end's getting a little bit loose. Oh, that's greasy. Maybe just see what my lap times are in this and see how they compare to my qualifying time.
What fucking advert?
My bad, pimp. See, that wasn't me that did that in. That's YouTube doing it itself. I'm quite happy with myself this race. I think it's been very consistent.
Go on, over the lap of it. Over the lap of it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A little torn in
Yeah.
there at the same time.
Imagine not putting a height barrier on it.
Well, they just didn't think it was going to be doable because I think him and TFC and Stone Rider both tested it, and then obviously you release it to all of the top guys, and they're trying to do it within 2 laps.
That's called not covering your bases.
It is what it is. The beefier suspension on these does definitely help though with doing it, because it's not something I would want to try and do lap after that.
Send it, meh?
It's 450, I don't think it applies.
Oh.
Yay, we won! Love that. Oh. Yeah, it is annoying not being able to see anything. Let's have to hit D-Mills with a good race. Oh, pardon me. Oh, D-Mills choked P2 as well.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it was a very, very fun race. Alright, I need to dip out and hop into the 250 server for some more commentating. High School Musical. Come on, my fingers are cramped up. Too old for this, mate. Can't play for this long.
I'm gonna be 26 soon.
Big 26, yeah?
That's like
You're old as fuck.
outrageous.
You're hella old, bruv. Could never be me. I could never age like that. What's love got to do? Got to do with it. 4 nations. My name is on the list for Great Britain, and I'll just see closer to the time how I feel on them. I think I may as well try qualifying, and then if I make it, I make it. If not, then I think Aiden's the one who's trying for the other group. So if I make it, cool, content. If Aiden makes it, then cool, probably better off for Great Britain as a team. But
I'm not.
I don't hold much... I don't think hope's the right word. I don't feel very confident in Great Britain winning again this year. I feel like the US have such a strong team across the board that it might be a bit of a whitewash. Do, 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 do. That's the thing, Michael. I don't even know. I don't know what OEM feels the best for me. I liked the Cowie a little bit when I used it in like some SMX stuff. But I'd be lying if I said I've gone through each one by one and tried to feel what bike feels best. I don't know. I think is it just based on racing this year? There's no qualifying times at all. It's just you get qualifying races and then you get the actual race once everyone's decided. Because my qualifying lap times as of recently have just been absolute shit, and it's just races that I do well in. Like in that race just there, for example, I was 5 seconds slower than P1, yet I managed to win.
I might put the tyre hacks on and sign up for MX2.
I might ask around a little bit, see what setup. You don't get to sign up, by the way. It's like invitation.
So I could be goated on the sticks, but no one knows.
Exactly that. You could be goated on the sticks and no one will have any idea. Yeah, I'll ask around, see what bike people are enjoying, see what settings people have, like suspension wise, and I'll try a few things. I think my biggest issue that I'm having with the TM at the moment for these clan qualifiers is I never feel like settled on them. I never feel planted in the corners. I feel like I'm taking like 3 different corners all the time rather than one. So if I can find a bike that I feel comfortable with in the turns and I feel like absorbs the bumps pretty well, then from that point I can try and work on just getting faster and being more consistent on them. It's not invite only in a sense of it's like a popularity competition, Breezy. I've left the group chat now, but I think Chicken said it was to do with like you finished like in a certain position across all of the different championships of this year. So there's like 3 different people in each class for Great Britain, for example, that would go into the race, and then the first person out of each class would be the one that qualifies for the team.
All of a sudden, I'm Russian.
Suka. Suka bled.
They call me Glovkin.
Dimitri's doing it for Russia, mate. Big Dmitry Ostrikov.
No, I thought he's Bulgarian.
Dmitry Ostrikov. For the motherland. For Mother Russia.
And they send their Northern Ireland team. I've got Irish blood in me.
There has been Northern Irish teams in the past. However, just like you, a lot of people from Great Britain are absolute ratbags, and they tried changing their nationality before the event. And I'm all for wanting to compete at a nation's event in bikes because it's pretty cool. But what I don't agree with is going against your own nationality just for the sake of racing in a video game.
No, they should let me on the team though. Who doesn't like me?
Most people.
What do you mean?
Thank you very much, Jackson number 2. The thing is, that's exactly my opinion, YLM, and I can't say that anymore without the Discord gremlins being like that. I got invited into that Team Great Britain one earlier, and I was discussing. I won't mention all names involved because there's no point in dragging up drama for the sake of it.
Jeez.
But me and Aiden were discussing about the MXGP class, for example, and I was saying that Aiden probably has a better chance of qualifying than me because I don't really enjoy / use the OEM bikes at the moment. And I went as far to say, like, this is just my opinion. I prefer hopping on the factory bikes when I play the game. There's nothing wrong with me saying I prefer one over the other. And then straight away, Harry, who should not be named, just goes, "Will you stop crying? I'm fed up with it." I was like, what part of the sentence that I just wrote, which said, there's no more PG or inoffensive way of me saying that I just prefer riding factory bikes. I, capital I, me, personally, opinion, find them more fun. For me. And
I
I just
do
get my
hear
head,
tears,
and,
though.
and I just get my head bitten off, so I just left. There's no point. You can't argue. You can't win with some people.
I
So
do
I'm
hear
I'm
tears, though.
I'm not there for it. I hear your fucking girlfriend's fire slapping against themselves when she walks. So fuck yourself.
Whoa! Why are you crying, mate?
What are you crying for?
I agree with whoever said that about you, mate. You do it wee wee.
You're right. And thing is, I know full well, if I had that exact same opinion, but I wasn't on the internet and I didn't talk to myself while playing video games, people would give zero fucking shits about it. But because I'm me, it gets taken out of context and it's a little bit too much. So yeah, I left the Great Britain group chat. I just said to Chicken, leave me in the list for open, and I'll see if I do it or not.
Call you Danger Boy Deegan the way you let your country down.
I got a lot. Did you? You probably didn't watch it, but I done a video on Kels's Fox Raceway track, and I was asking the question like, if anyone knows more information about the circumstances around the US and riders, and it seems like it's more team-based than rider-based.
Yeah, it's like AC and Anderson's Kawasaki team don't even support the event. Like
Yeah.
they will never send a rider.
And I didn't know, but apparently, like 1 year, Tomac had spent 10k of his own money to get there and shit like that. And it's like,
Yep.
in the grand, I know
But-
10k is not a lot for someone like Eli Tomac, but it still kind of sucks that it's not paid for.
No, it's not. It's like the same as football. England players don't get paid. Yeah, for representing their country, they still go.
Hmm.
Think
That's
how
fine.
much-
I don't think you have to get paid for it, but I don't think you should
Like,
have to pay
you go for
10k
one-
to do it. Oh, race time.
Pretty much, and they got to go again. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's to represent your country.
Hmm.
But this is why I have a problem with Americans. They only want to turn up when it's on home soil these days. Not all Americans, but you know the feels.
Yeah.
And that's the harsh reality of it. I know Sexton wanted to do it on a KTM, but Monster wouldn't drop him in time. Obviously, he's now sponsored by Red Bull, so that has been a bit conflicting.
Who's this other Takatoji rider, by the way, boys? I know Seth Shirley's in here. Who's this one? Getting all the sim boys moving over. Oh, look at the camera work. He's keeping up with him perfectly. Can't beat me, mate. I'm on you. On you like a rash. Can't get away from me. Go. I almost caught it in time.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because the Americans know they're not the best, so they don't want to get beat. England ain't the best. We still send a team every year.
I've got nothing but respect from like teams like Estonia that people probably have to wake up the next morning and go to their day job, still rocking up and bargain. I know.
Wouldn't quite say
I said that before, and someone was like, "You think Tanel Leok's a plumber?" I was like, "Obviously not fucking Tanel Leok, you moron."
I'd say more people like Chile in that. I was about to say, I wouldn't say Estonia. Harry Koulas ain't a plumber.
Do San Marino have a motocross team?
I don't think they make it if they do.
Harry Koulas took the day off work to beat the GP guys.
Don't know why he hasn't got a decent MSGP ride. Like, he's actually solid. Been solid for years.
Right, it's race number 2, boys. His skill's going to let them all go off the gate this time. Apparently he did last time. He is indeed. Imagine getting to the point where you can let everyone go off the start and still win by 40 seconds. Is he timing it is the question. I'm looking at the top watch at the top left. Aqua did get the whole shot. Is he going to wait for 20? How long do you reckon he's got? No, 20's not enough. He's not happy with 20. 30 maybe. Not 30.
Going for
He did-
40, I reckon.
He did win by 40 seconds last time, so maybe he's going forward. And he's off! Oh, I went. My camera goes quicker than he does, apparently.
Down horrendous. I'll move out my way.
I went full Ricky Carmichael mode. I went from the booth into kit onto track within like a couple minutes, and now I'm back into the booth again. I'm not going to do the skill. I'm not going to do the usual streamer thing and just watch skills all race. So we'll move forwards. Ols is in kind of last place, but not really because of skills. Let me make my camera move a bit faster. Harry Keenan down in the absolute bin after his P2 performance in Moto 1. He's currently sat in 3rd to last. Up the uphill rollers / double section he goes. My camera's now too fast going up and down. Just in front is Mukmai Bin Svepa. Oh, people sending the double. I don't know how no one's died there. Fatty Matty, awful start for him. Karma, who got P9 in Moto 1, he's at the back of the pack here also. Where is everyone's favourite roadman? Where on the track is he? He is... Oh, we're still going. We're still trying to find him. We're still trying to find him. Unless we've gone past him. Maybe he's down horrendous. Yeah, he's definitely not in first place. We've missed him. Gotta go back. Go back! Just looking for a husky. Where are you, lad?
I don't know. With Matty. He's getting hella sketchy in front of me.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh, they got rain
yeah,
ruts.
you're doing shit. In the nicest way possible. Wait, they reset the track?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh. High School Musical admin in chat, can you please confirm on if we reset the track usually? Asking for a friend who is not affiliated with the 450 race in any way, shape or form.
What position am I in?
You
13th.
are currently in 13th, the luckiest number there is. The mechanics writing on Rusper's pit board, what the fuck are you doing? Marshall having a bit of a better race this time. Never mind, he's off to A&E. Brock W, Seth Shirley, Squirrely Shirley moves his way up into P4. We have got Aqua in the lead, who came P3 in Moto 1, so depending on how the cards fall, he could be looking at an overall in this race. We've got Ocean in P2.
Double.
We have got Brock Williams in P3, followed by Squirrely Shirley. We've got Marshall Mathers, he's just a regular guy. We've got Maxacan, we've got Lipasek, P5, Nickman, Dizzle. People are going off the track all over the place, can't keep up with it. Harry Keenan is moving his way forwards, he's just past the People's Champion. Dubbing his way up the hill. To move your rider up and back, it's Control... No, it's either Control C or Control V or Shift C, Shift V, one of the four. Mr. Skills has already made his way up.
That's not the second time you've took me out.
You have been passed by Skills now, can confirm.
Yeah, I'm taking people out in a minute.
Those 40 seconds that he started at the back of the pack is now down to 28 seconds already. There's a big old battle going on here. Lots and lots of riders. Dizzle not making the best line I've ever seen. I mean, he regains the... goes back on the track at a fairly safe point. Skills is moving his way through. He's past Harry already. He's past Fatty. There's a big group of riders here battling for like P8-ish. Oh my god, there's so many riders in this bit of the track. What the fuck? You've got a great view of all of them. We'll wait for the person at the front to crash, and then everyone else crash into them, and then you're Gucci, you're golden. Oh man, oh lord! Freeway pile up. Track was not reset, and the form was on 0.15.
Trust me, it was reset.
I'm not sure what to tell you. Unless it disappears when I rejoin. There is no road on this hill like there was at the end of the last race. Unless the server's set up to auto reset by mistake. This is fresh. This is fresher road. Because yeah, this is nothing like it was. Unless there's a bug when I leave and rejoin that it doesn't display it. But rider on track here, Mr. Charlie, has informed me that it's nothing like it was either. It's nice going back and giving some of the back runners a little bit of time on screen as well. Oh, Little Mitch was coming down there in a hurry. I'm surprised he got stopped in time for that corner. Oh, that was close. Talon almost wiping people out. I need to watch this. I need to see if he's going to accidentally run. Look, smart riding. You know what? He's probably punching his desk right now because he's so far at the back. But I very much respect that man for how he just waited for everyone to go past. He could have re-entered the track without looking. He could have tried barking across and getting hit by someone else and ruined someone else's race. So pat on the back for Mr. Talon here. I did turn down a 10er BP. I had a race to win, unfortunately. But I've got my moto win now, so next race, might have to go for it. No, this is nothing to do with race or chicken. This is all through High Society Motorsports. I'm a little bit ignorant because I do not know all of the people behind the scenes, unfortunately. But you know what? Other than the simple mistake of the qualifying servers going on the wrong tracks earlier, I think this has all run very, very smoothly so far. It's nice that people are putting on these factory races. I do think that Moto 1, battling with D-Mills like that, was one of the most fun races I've had on the game, full stop. Skills is already up into P4. A little update on the man there. Which is,
Matt, are you fucking serious?
quite disgusting. You, Matt,
Are you
got some
watching me?
beef.
Are you watching me?
No, I don't know where you are. Now I see you.
I'm actually about to get banned from this whole series.
Ah, don't do that. Matty's usually alright. He might just not be having a good race IQ right now.
No, that's like the third time this race he's done it.
Oh, we got a little orgy of Husqvarnas going on here. Got a three-way. Four-way. There's a nice position gained from Capitan off in himself. And they drag up the hill. All the power on the factory 250s. Well, the thing is, D-Mills is... I wouldn't have hit that jump once if you hadn't have passed me twice doing it. So that's when I tried, and I hadn't practiced it enough to know. So the third... I don't know if you have gone back to watch it at all. The first lap that I hit it during the race was so fucking sketchy. And then I just got a little bit better each time at doing it. But yeah, I wouldn't have gone for that if you weren't going for it. It was nice not having to... this isn't meant to be, like, offensive by any means. But it's nice not having to try and go stupid speeds, like, to keep up with people like Skills, for example. It's nice having a good race pace, where you kind of push it a little bit, but not to the extent where you risk just dying in every corner. And it was nice having kind of more of a relaxed battle.
I can't be asked for this.
Oh, we have our first rage quit after like, two or 3 months. I don't know how long it's been. He's just not in it. Yeah, he's a fair weather rider. He has to get a good start. Thoughts?
I'll be asked.
Back on FIFA.
Maybe.
Have you opened your preview pack?
Nah, I'll do it in the morning.
Alright,
I'm going to bed.
see you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Boom. There we go, there's our rage quit. That's about as much patience as he has for the game these days. Can't hate it if he's not enjoying himself. Skills went from, I think, about 22 seconds behind the lead to now 38, so I'm not sure if he's just entered his, like, meme slash not caring slash trying to set absolute heaters mode where he crashes a lot, or if he's just actually struggling right now, or if he's just getting unlucky and getting into people. I have no idea, but he's back to 38 seconds behind. Aqua is gone. You know, he is in literally a different state. He is a liquid. He's gone from everybody else. He is 24 seconds out in front. So he's right here. Still going for the double line. Fair play. I respect it. We have a very, very, very long wait. There he is. There's Lipasec. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's Lipasec or Lipasec, but either way, very good racing here. And then we've got a gaggle of rider. Where's it? Oh, I thought the server died for a second there. Jesus Christ. That was a little bit sketchy. We got Brock, kind of a similar-ish position than last race. He hasn't had very good starts so far, but he's working his way through. That does not look like a good trajectory. How? I thought he survived that. The man has almost just nose-bonked the landing and rode it out. That would have, I would have had a lot of respect. There was a point there, D-Mills, before you made a couple of mistakes at the end, that I just felt like I was being a roadblock, just sitting in the way, going so much slower. But the game is the game. Putting the big old Suzuki where it needs to be. Thank you for the suspension, by the way. It felt a lot more manageable over the bumps. Let's give. Shall we see who is actually in last place? Although it will technically be Charlie. Is that? Yeah, I think we're looking for our battle at the back here. We've got Talon. I don't see Mads in this race. I'm not sure if Mads left after Moto 1. He did not have the best of times by the looks of it. We've got a battle for last here between Muck My Bin and Talon. It's nice seeing there being some... Oh! Hold on to her, buddy! And he's back underway. Just Perboso things, just MX Bikes things. Yeah, it's nice seeing there being battles all over the track, not just keeping it to the front all the time. Let's have a little bit of a fly ahead of these two. We've got the, I think this is Zooks over here. No, this is Ols. He's by himself. Not really like a battle as such here. People just kind of following the leader. Got a couple of bike lamps between each other. This is a little battle between Karma and Dizzle. Karma getting P9 last race. He's in P13 this one. So not quite as good, but still in the rough area. Oh, I can't lie, boys. Oh, there goes Charlie. I looked at the chat exactly when that crash happened, so I'm not sure if that was just a mistake or if they got in front of each other. No idea, but that keeps Karma up in P13. He's got a little bit of a gap here. They've got a little freeway battle going on. We've got Capitan at the front list, who is P11. Fatty is in P12. Max Oxanen. I can't say that name. Every single time I go to say it, I mispronounce it. He's had his fair share of troubles down the Josh Gilbert hill. Willie's up here, Capitan, Fatty actually making the pass. We've got CB Gaming up here of Old DeBorn Designs. I didn't even know that team was still about in this game. Ocean, who had a very, very good start. I think he was sat in P2 at one point. He's dropped back a little bit. He's now sat in P8 just behind Marshall T, who had some mechanical issues last race, but he did get the whole shot. But I'm not sure how his race ended. We did not get the reports there from pit lane afterwards. We do have Brock Williams, aka Aero, who is... Oh my Jesus! There's no way they both survive. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you can't write these things. You can't script it. You can't script it. I don't know if Marshall's going to feel hard done by there, but nothing looked intentional. I mean, I feel like we just need a little bit more heads-up riding when people are side by side, not to scrub into the middle of the track. But that was certainly something. Glad we caught that on camera. We've got Seth Shirley. He's rocking around in P5. You know, not the fastest around this track in terms of overall pace, but he's just there, just being consistent. I'm sure being at the top of the MX Simulator game has his expectations set quite high. So whether this is what he expected to be doing or not, I'm not too sure. But from an outside perspective, I think he's doing absolutely fine. No idea how many of these races he's done. This is the first one that I've seen him in personally, and I think he's doing an absolutely fine job. But let me turn my controller overlay off. I completely forgot that I still had it on. I also have this on the screen, which I should probably move over here, so it's not all overlapping. I'm surprised no one's complained about that in chat. So, we've got Aqua, who is now going to start feeling the pressure. Where on the track is he, is my question. Just trying to get a gauge, get a gauge, see where they're at. Because, there he is. He is in the lead. However, he has now got the man sat in P2. Skills has made his way through after waiting 40 seconds on the start. He's caught up and passed everybody except the leader. However, he's gone from... Oh. Love to see it. He's now gone from 40 seconds back at the start to now only 26, now 21. And he's got a clear track in front of him now. So we'll see what he can do. We'll see if he can make a bunch of different passes and get up there. No, I'm not going to be doing NA, Breezy. This is enough for me. I don't need to set up and do NA as well. I do need to record a video after this, however. A little bit concerned, though, because everyone else in the house usually goes to bed at about 11. It's currently 10 PM for me, so by the time this race is done and my race is done, I might not have that long left. So if you don't see a video from me tomorrow, I do apologise, but, you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. He's not... What? Has Aqua just had, like, the lap from hell? Because that went from 28-ish seconds to 10 seconds in the space of a lap. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's a big old gap that has been closed there. I have a feeling that people just aren't being that consistent in these races. I feel like the one lap speed is definitely there, but the overall consistency through the course of the race is not just not where it needs to be to try and compete with someone on skills' level at this point. Yeah, he's doing his usual thing. And then we've got a big old gap, about 20 seconds back to Lipasek here. Oh! Can't park there, sir. Track goes that way. And Mr. Harry Keenan has just moved himself up into P3 after his bad start as well. So up on the podium spot. I'm sure he probably would like to be winning these, or worst case scenario, getting a second. But you can't be unhappy with a podium, unless you're me. I usually get unhappy if I only get third. But you know what? The game is the game. Got Seth still chilling in his P4. Wait, P5. P5, I think. Or P4. One or two. I'm a shit commentator. We've got Brock Williams. We've got Fatty Matty. We've got Willie back here. Who's rounding off our top 10? It is Capitan, who's having a battle with CB Gaming right now. I think there may be some sort of cuts going on here, unless there's just been issues between the finish line and here. It's an interesting line. I mean, the stakes are there for a reason, but you know what? If you've got to find smooth lines, then by all means, knock yourself out. We have got Karma back here, who is sat in P15 now. He's actually dropped down a little bit. I expected him to be moving forwards a bit more. We have got everyone's favourite Mitch. We have got Little Mitch, who there is nothing little about that man. That is a very, very beastly man. I would definitely be intimidated by that man IRL. We've then got Nickman back here. We've got Dizzle. We got Zooks. I wonder if that is Zooks for Suzuki. And he is on a Suzuki. Not too sure. Either way. Okay. Where is our last place man today? Here he is. Muck my bin. And there's always a special place in my heart for the people that aren't doing particularly well in the grand scheme of things, but still persist and carry on racing to get in that experience. Because I have no idea how many races this man has done. I don't think anyone has any idea. This could be literally his first or second race, like competitive race on the game. And it's all about getting your experience in, running laps, seeing how the track erodes, and just trying to follow some of the fast boys as and when they're around you as well. So, respect Muck My Bin. He's actually in P22. So if a couple of people rage quit, he will be getting points. Seals has made his way around Aqua for the lead. So, yeah, that 40-second gap didn't last. I say it didn't last that long. We've only got a minute and a half plus 2 laps left to go. But yeah, he's done his thing. He's doing the business, making his way through people. We've got Talon up here in 21st, having a little battle with Alt for that 20th here. Wait. Oh, Mr. Aero has just rage quit as well. Aero is gone, Benker's gone, Ocean's gone, Charlie's gone, everyone's gone. So, Muck My Bin, it has just adopted P21 just by staying in the game. So one more person, and he will be getting points. And this is why you've got to stay in it. Doesn't matter how down bad you are, stay in, and you never know. Something might happen. Anyone can have a bad race at any point. Your game crashed. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Now, Brock, did you have Max HUD installed? I'm gathering data. I need this information for research purposes. But yes, I would like to know if you had Max HUD in. Have we got... Let me look at the timing. Have we got any other battles going on right now? We've got Marshall and Willie going on for 6th and 7th. They should be in this kind of vicinity. They are not actually battling at all. I think that's more down to cuts. Is that Marshall up there? No, that's... Where is Marshall? Capitan? Where's... Oh my god, he must have... Wait. How many cuts does this man have? Because he's in front... He's in front of Fatty. That was a murder. He's in front of Matty, Willie, and Shirley. But yeah, on the timing, he's looks a lot closer. Anyway, you did. See, that's what I think the issue is. I think that's what a lot of these random game crashes are. I believe it's all Max HUD related. Because I'm probably going to jinx myself by saying this. As soon as I uninstalled it, I've not had the issue anymore. We've got Lomp hitting the Fly 50 now, rather than the Fly 150. I wish this jump was still as big as it was. I feel like it was actually like such a big attraction compared to what it is these days. Oh, Nick's trying to go for a little oppo there. Not sure if that was intentional or not. We've got Dizzle back here. We've got Zooks. I am going to, unfortunately... Actually, depends how quickly I can do this. Where is he? Track. I'm going to have to do this, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I need to drop the Obamas off at the White House.
I love the vids, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much, my man. I'm glad I just got back sat down in my chair in time to hear that. Thank you very much, Sano. I appreciate you a lot. Right, we're back. I am a lot lighter now, so I don't know if that will help the next race or not, but either way. It's nice actually just going and washing my hands after one race to the other, so they don't feel quite as sweaty on the controller. Get that nice grip. Apart from the bikes, do you see any issues happening at the LAN event? The only thing in my mind is I know there's people like remove certain files from the game when they play, like if they want to turn shadows off or they want to remove roost or tear offs, etc. I wonder if anyone will get in trouble for doing that, or if there's just like strict rules saying no, you can't touch it, you can't alter it at all. I'm not too sure. The only other thing I can think of is, let's say for example someone's controller breaks, or maybe there's a dodgy wire, or maybe someone forgets a headset, forgets a controller. Are they going to have backups? Will there be backups anywhere? Anything like that? Those are the only issues I can think of. So we've got skills here. Going around on his last lap, he's on from 40 seconds behind to 13 out in front. Aqua is still chilling in P2. P2. He's chilling in here. But then we've got a very, very long gap back to Lipasek in P3. Harry, I don't know if Harry ever did gap into P4 actually. I think I was chatting shit, but he's sat in P4 right now. He's a minute and 14 off the lead. He's right there. I don't think he's got enough time to get that P3, unfortunately. I think P3 is long gone at this point. We've got Muck My Bin has just made it into P20. So the Manly Hour, he has persisted. I'm trying to find him on the track now actually to give him a little bit of love. He's on a Yami, so I'm just looking for blue. Nope. Not there. Where is he? Where is he? Come here. Oh, is that him? There he is. There, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. There he is. So, the persistence has paid off. He's got into points. He's in 20th place, just ahead of Dizzle. He's doing it for the boys, doing it for the Yami squad. I have no idea if he watches these at all. If he does, he'll get his 2 minutes of fame, which he'd love to see. So, massive, massive W riding all round. I don't think anyone's been blatantly dirty from what I've seen in these races. My Moto 1 was quite enjoyable, which usually means Moto 2 is not going to be enjoyable. I think I'm going to be down horrendous. We'll see how the start goes. Yeah, it's been good stuff. Skills just crossed the line, so I'm going to... I'll peace out of here now. I don't think much is going to happen in terms of positions. Lots of cuts going on. Lots and lots of cuts. We'll see. We shall see. What do I need to type in? HSM. Lovely stuff. Not today. I'm not going to do any public lobbies today. No, it's currently 10:17 p.m. for me, so the time my race is done will be getting close to 11, which gets a little bit late. Oh, you can hear me cracking my knuckles on my microphone. NA race with Breezy equals video. I don't think so. I'm not sure Breezy has the clout to be including him in videos just yet. There's no best factory bike at all, Free Fly. They are all exactly the same. They just sound and look different, but in terms of handling, they're all identical to each other. Right, let's move this back over this side now. Lovely. Get that there. Good stuff. Save, done. Select gate. Sure, why not? Yeah, they're all the same, Brio. Any differences that you feel from one to another is, I don't know what, if you play in first person, it's completely placebo, but I've noticed things that change how I ride bikes is the cockpit view being a bit different, makes me ride differently, and the engine sound. I rely a lot on sound. So there's some bikes that I ride in different gears to others, some bikes they just look different, but 100% every single factory bike in its class, so all of the MX-1s are the same as each other, all of the MX-2s are the same as each other, all of the two-strokes are the same as each other in their respective classes. They're all one and the same. Think of them more as like model swaps. Think of them all as one bike, they've just got different models on them, just to look a little bit different. Moto 1 went very well, Antboom. Managed to win it somehow. I think I got a lucky start, to be honest. I banged bars with a couple of people and managed to come out in first. And then just tried to survive, I guess, for the rest of it. I think, in terms of my opinion on these bikes, I think if they were made a tiny bit heavier, obviously this wouldn't then fit in with the whole factory numbers and stuff, but if they were made a tiny bit heavier and the front end felt a tiny bit more planted and not so light, I think they would be perfect for me, at least. Those are the only things I can complain about them at the moment.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Oh. That's correct, Colby, yeah. So, that's not across all bikes, though. So, if I'm riding a 450, every 450 is the same speed and the same handling. If I'm riding a 250, every 250 is the same speed and handling. It's all just purely looks and what bike you like the look of the most. It's more so just to encourage more colours on the start gate, rather than there being one meta bike. You're not allowed to ride the track beforehand, Dennis, because where we've got erode on, so the track erodes and changes as people play it, what tends to happen is if people ride it and then we have to reset the track before the race starts, the game can be a bit glitchy and it creates ruts that aren't actually there, which can just make your bike explode when you hit them. So just to go on the side of caution, we just say, you know, don't ride the track before the race, and there should hopefully be no dramas at all. Although, speaking of which, I am going to jump up here real quick, because I don't see any erode from the last race. There isn't any, so I think the erode might have reset in this server as well, so we'll be starting on a fresh track. Oh my goodness. Um, May. That's a tough one to say, to be honest, Josh. So then I'm not sure in terms of the front end lightness. I know I have the occasional moment where I'll go into a corner, and if there's a couple of bumps, the front will wash, and I don't know how much of that is caused by suspension, or how much of that is caused by the front end going, or like being too light. So it's really hard to say. But I do notice in like flat corners, for example, or like really tight, twisty stuff, the front end will knife on me, and I think that might be from the front end being quite light. So if there's any way of getting that front end to feel a bit more planted than it is, and the bike just have a little bit more weight to it, because I feel like sometimes it can be super, super light overall, then I think they'd be perfect from that point. I don't know if there's much point in me making that video now, Caternal, because I'm probably not allowed to say it, but... well, actually, I don't know if he's put it in the devlogs or anything yet. He's working on it so that you can't delete them files anymore, so I don't think there's much point in showing people how to do it. I'd like to at least get a podium. It wouldn't surprise me if like D-Mills and Yorks beat me. Like, I wouldn't be upset by that at all. But I'd like to at least get top 3. Last race went very well. I only crashed once by myself, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, race 2 time. I did wheelie quite heavily out the gate last time, so I don't know whether to I don't know if to then just start in 3rd gear instead of 2nd gear, or if I should just roll on the throttle a little bit gentler. Right, I've got no one near me. What's going on here? This flickering to my left doesn't help. Oh! I'm alive. Oh! I had to sneak that through. I was a little bit scared there. Beverage with a good start again. Now, boys, I want to see in chat. Do I do what I done last race and just try and be as consistent as I can, or do I go to the extent of trying to send like that double every single lap? Because now there's no road on it, I feel like you have to hit it a little bit differently. Alright, I've seen a lot of people say send. So if I WOD myself and lose a bunch of positions on lap 1, this is all on you. This is not on me. I'm taking no responsibility. I feel like I ride very, very timid on lap 1. I feel very slow. Got him. Oh, I didn't turn my controller overlay back on. Hang on, let's do it. Oh, I missed it. I missed the button. I didn't press the right button. I have to try and find a straight to do it on. I'll do it. Oh no, it says it's on. I don't know why it's not overlaying. I have no idea. Oh well, it's not working. It literally says visible. That's a shame. I couldn't have probably let 2 faster guys pass me if I tried. That was an ill decision. I think... Oh, look at what nice guys! I fucking hate this. I know full well that they're in Discord with J-Mertz right now, and he's told them to move. Oh. Thank you very much, boys. It popped up and no, it definitely says because when I select that layer on Streamlabs, it puts a green rectangle around it, so I know that it should be on the screen right now. And it's definitely not. It's not sat behind anything else. Like it's at the front where the layer should be. Just not showing up. Oh. I don't like this. Oh! Take it. Also, TFC, why the fuck? Why do these have collisions? Just these tiny little fences. I think it's the only thing on the track that has collisions. That's alright, no pressure now for being the person chasing than getting chased. Oh, D-Mills is still going for the double. So I shall go for it as well. Got to put our head down a little bit. Got to try and get some speed going. Too much speed. Too much speed. Too much speed. Oh. Have I disconnected? Or is the server disconnected? What's really going to piss me off is I think I've just lagged out as I've hit the finish line. So, am I in P3 still, or is it going to randomly show me in last place now because my lap doesn't count? Oh no. We'll have a look at our hit board next time round. I have a feeling that I've been done dirty there. I am in P3. Okay, thank you, boys. Guessing it shows on Cupcake's stream. Oh my Jesus. Somebody called Amber Lamb. I think we may as well just keep going for it until we crash. Everyone else is. Oh, it was a horrible little kick built into that jump. Getting very scared of going over the bars. I definitely feel like my overall pace is a little bit quicker this time than last time. I think it just comes from comfortability of riding the bikes a little bit more. Oh, talk about being comfortable, go straight over the berm. Jesus. See, I've got the blue flag now, so am I actually in P3? Because I don't think I should be getting the blue flag. No, it says Yorks is in P1. Yeah, my lap didn't count. I don't know if the admin guys go as far as giving people their positions back or not based on laps not counting. It's not the end of the world if they don't, but I'm sure Yorks will understand if I don't just suddenly let him by. Yeah, see, I definitely shouldn't be in P10 right now. Yeah, I think that's all just from where that lag happened when I crossed the finish line. The game doesn't recognise you hitting it. Didn't want to pull out in front of him. It'll get sorted. Okay, thank you. Oh, I'll carry on riding as I am then. See, if D-Mills didn't choke his P2, I don't think I'd have to win this race. I think I could go 1-2 for the overall, but Yorks came in second place. No! Oh, in typical MX Bikes fashion, I have gone facing the complete opposite direction of where I would like to face. Just try to push too hard. Get a little bit of confidence, try going fast. Oh. Thing is, now we get that issue of now I have to go faster to try and catch up, which would then lead to more mistakes. So we're in a bit of a sticky one now. We might just have to try and go full send and see how long I stay on two wheels for. Oh, Yorks has made a mistake. He went off the berm. I'm going to check up here because it's just not worth sending that one and messing up, but I can send it everywhere else. Try and go fast. We have got lappers coming up as well, which could play a big part. Oh no, that wasn't even Yorks that made a mistake. That was Phoenix, I think. Where is he? Oh, he's all the way over there? Jesus Christ. Man's schmoving. Oh, that right side of that double's nice. Little low line. Yes, it's in P11. No, Yorks, don't wait. I don't know if he waited or if he crashed. I want to see if I can actually catch up legit. Oh. I guess I did catch up legit. Hello, Mr. Doc. How are you, sir? Can we get an increase in tear-offs? Well, how many can the
Hi,
IRL
welcome
guys
to Chili's.
get on their goggles? So I feel like 20 is quite a lot of tear-offs to have. Being someone that cannot afford the best of the best when it comes to goggles and tear-offs, I don't know how many laminates people can fit on their goggles these days. So I'm not sure what like a realistic number would be. Oh, by the way, boys, I have a special surprise for the end of this stream, if anybody actually stays around to the end of it when this race is done. I feel so much faster this race than the last one. So my logic would say I think 20 or so tear-offs is like a realistic enough value for us to have in game, but to argue that point, one thing that would be cool in game, which would help more than just the tear-off situation, is the ability to pull into the pits. So maybe if you go into the pits mid-race, you then get refueled and get more tear-offs on top of it at the same time. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Alright, I'll take... Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Wait, is there only... There's only 11 people in this race. Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine having pit stops where you can actually go to the pits, get refueled without retiring from the race. Imagine like the cool enduro events we could do. Get like 5-6 hour long enduro events, like complete as many laps as you can within the time. I'm definitely going to speak too soon and jinx myself here, boys. Got a little bit of a flow going. I don't usually flow in this game. Missed the inside rut. That sounds like girl math to me, Minotaurs. It's like my girlfriend said before, oh, I bought this dress today and I saved 20 quid. I was like, you didn't save anything. You spent 10 quid that you didn't have to spend. I was like, so technically you've still lost £10. You haven't saved anything. Oh, hold on to everybody. There was no point committing to the corner at that point, I just had to stand the bike up. Can Yorks get... I don't know if this is Yorks or D-Mills on my cheeks now actually, but can they give me some breathing room? It's very inconsiderate. I think it's Yorks. I think D-Mills goes inside in that corner. I do have a similar problem to that though, the amount of time I do it. We have Just Eat in the UK, which is basically the DoorDash equivalent, and yeah, the amount of times I order food. Bear in mind I've got a supermarket, or a store, whichever one you want to refer to as, literally over the road from me that I can walk to in 3 minutes. Why am I going inside here? What's wrong with me? Help! My brain's shutting off. Can't go for the line anymore. Can't go... Oh, yeah, yeah. Screw it, we'll send a little taunt at Yorks instead. I do that in Supercross as well, it's just like I forget what part of the track I'm on and I'll take a completely different line. Uh-oh. Oh, we love the little bounce over the jump. I wonder if you can triple that down that hill. Bit scary to try and go for it in a race, but I reckon that could be doable. True, if I was drinking G Fuel right now, I'd be locked in, I'd be focused. Be wide awake. The energy drink of champions. I thought I jumped that a little bit too far that time. I was waiting for my front end to collapse on me. So I'm very surprised I'm still alive right now. Uh oh, There's a man down up ahead. Oh, it's Mr. BP. Ah, I wasn't in a place where I could take his front end out. You live to see another day, Ben. You live to see another day. Oh god. My line was not good going up to that at all that time. I'm surprised I got it. Oh. That inside right is deceptively difficult to get into. We've only got 2 minutes left of the race. This one's zoomed by. I think I know why people aren't getting out of my way as lappers. They don't think that I'm a lapper. They aren't getting a blue flag. That explains it. Because it says I'm in P8. It makes sense. I've cracked the code. No! Oh! Oh. What's going on? My thumbs have stopped working. Oh, face backwards and off the track. Hello. Oh, I think just threw away the overall, boys. Big L gamer move. Still gonna send it. Oh my god, we're moving. Shit, coming in fast. Oh shit, I'm alive. No, I jumped too far. Oh, thank you, factory black suspension. No. Ooh. Oh, York's is schmoving. Off we go. That might, if my bike ever stops, put me in P3. It is. I think that's D-Mills there. Ah, that is a shame. I think it's the last lap. I have no idea. Can't hate it. I was trying to go full send to see if I could catch up. Oh, you fucker. That's karma. That's karma for me. That's karma for me. No. No, go. No, the universe has righted itself. Oh, you fucker. Go. Still gonna send it. Go, 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 go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Survive. Oh. Where is he? I think I'm safe. Oh no, that's not even the last lap. I thought I was done, I thought I was clear. Got one to go. Oh no, it is the last lap. We're done, we're finished. Oh, God. Where is he? Oh, he's there. Oh God, that was funny. Right, boys, that'll do it from me. There was an important announcement. I don't know if to do it now or if to do it another day, actually. Actually, it might be alright. What do you want, boys? Do you want now or do you want another time? You want now? Yeah, fuck it, go on then. So you've all been wondering what I look like for a while now. So I thought I'd finally get a camera set up. I've got a nice new mic boom. I've got a little, smooth out of the way. I've got a little backdrop going on here as well with some helmets and some FXR gear. But I thought I'd finally do it. I don't know if it's going to appear for like all streams or if it's just going to be like a one and done thing. But that's going to do it. So for you, how many we got? We've got 160 people here right now. So to all 160 of you, 150, thank you very much. I am going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you next time. So, goodbye.